Welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. We're a group of gamers just like you. Roleplay for your adventure and enjoyment. My name is Dustin Ritchea, your humble dungeon master, both your best friend and your greatest enemy. I'm joined tonight by the intrepid Seekers. Explosions!
We came prepared tonight.
Do the one thing like.
Do you have a dress on?
As a cape.
He has a lot of things on.
You can't.
It's all good.
Allie, I also have a neon green shirt.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah,
Great.
keep that down.
He doesn't
All
own
right,
any
if this
of
is
them.
your first time joining us on Role Seekers, welcome. We play every other Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central Time, and then we throw a couple games in there here and there because we have crazy busy lives and sometimes have to reschedule. We are on episode 45, which when we set out to do this 2 years ago, I'm just so excited that we are this far.
Yes.
We are nearing the 50 episode mark. Wow. And also we're nearing the end of our campaign, which will end on episode 51, when we'll start a new campaign. This game takes place in an imaginary world called Nibel. I've been writing this world since I was in 5th grade. We have a lot of homebrew rules. We have a lot of homebrew monsters and excitements. I just ate a hamburger, so that's going to come back to bite me in the ass. So here we go. I'm really excited about tonight's game because I don't know what's going to happen. You know, like some DMs, write it all out. I've got some ideas, but I really don't know what you're going to do. We are at a crux, a moment. The players each have their own little adventures that they have been warned about, but we are in the end game, everybody. In 6 games, 7 if you include tonight, we will be going back to Garifon, and we will see what happens. You might reach it at episode 50, I don't know, it depends on you, but there's a lot to do, and if you went back right now, bad mojo, Jojo. So you can find us, our episodes 1 through 45, everywhere you listen to podcasts. That's Spotify, that's Google, that's Apple. If there's others, I'm sure it's on there. You can also watch us on YouTube. And YouTube. You can watch us on YouTube. That's where you can find our episodes. So, without any further ado, it is Tuesday night. Let's roll!
What's our body count? Way too many.
Welcome back. All right, so for those of you on TikTok, we do stream live on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. TikTok viewers, welcome. You will find a much higher production value on the other 3 aforementioned sites. If you are watching on those aforementioned sites and you want to get some real raw footage between takes, go to TikTok. So, because on TikTok, it's live and it's raw. It's raw all the time.
We used to just sit in silence after the intro, or while the intro video was playing.
we didn't.
Well, we didn't sit in silence, but we just kind of sat here.
You haven't been here, Calvin. You don't know what we've done.
Energy is
Calvin, you
all
don't shit.
different.
Calvin doesn't have a chakra rocks.
I'm being constantly
My
watched
Facebook
now.
got
The truth is, outside of this game, we all hate each other. It's just
We're very true.
Like it's gone. I don't have Facebook right now. It's
Great,
gone.
great gang, great. I'm gonna try to get some music going.
It's like actors and actresses who
Boom.
work really
Hi,
well together,
Kevin.
but they despise each other.
Kevin's on.
Kevin's on.
Why isn't he here?
Failure.
Yeah, Kevin.
Probably like he has to work at 7 or
He knew it was Tuesdays.
Yeah, I gotta get a new job midway through a campaign. Can't even deal with this. No, we're live and we're going.
I told you. Now it's being live 100% of the
This
time.
is it, man. This is what it's like when you are the tech, right? Awesome.
I'm a human.
All right, I'm really excited to play tonight. So the game ended last time with Lyra getting her dragon wings for the first time. Yeah.
No one told me that.
Boom. Well, you should watch it.
I watched the beginning of it.
Lyra got her dragon wings toward the end. The group, Trevor left that city to fall into madness.
To do so.
Yeah, they all got on
Trevor
the.
didn't help.
They all got on the. They all got on their boats and they sailed away and went.
Like,
Peace.
Peace out.
Peace,
failed
dog.
that quest.
Peace. Ain't got nothing to do. Ain't got nothing but time.
You have lost Helvetia.
You have lost Helvetia. Instead of the Zelda do 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 do, it's do 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 do.
Trevor, we got every Kingdom last campaign, which is not.
I asked
was not
everybody for input. And
Well, you
everybody's
should have
like,
played your character. I'm not getting in this right now. I'm very upset.
You sorted it.
You listened to us and you lost.
So,
You should have offered
Just kidding.
them
We're good.
Diamond Dust.
so the group did go back though to the Golden Citadel to find Joseph Carthagon, where Lyra has fostered a very strong relationship with this kingdom, even during her.
Almost dying.
Huh?
After they tried to kill me.
Correct.
Several times.
But diplomatically, the 3-year gap that we did, she decided that was one of her main goals, was to keep a strong relationship with Joseph Carthagan, even at the dismay of her council. So it cost her some diplomatic points in her city, but it didn't cause her very many, it gave her nothing but goodwill here. You learn that Joseph Carthagan's advisors have spies in the middle of Garifon, as they want to do. You learned that Stefan Carthagan is in prison, and you also learned that Antiarch Carthagan is sick.
No.
The king.
No.
The king.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
He's old.
Oh, he was just old. That's what it was.
Each player, before we get into the game, you each went toward the city and the Golden Citadel. However, things begin to play on each of your minds. In the distance, far in the Middle Kingdom of Trevian. Far in the Middle Kingdom of Trevian, you see, in your mind's eye, the terrible Eldgar beast, the Calyx, as it has become known to be. This creature is otherworldly and sits on the edge of the veil in the infinite dark, places your characters have never been, though you may have gotten a glimpse in the southernmost part of the deserts of Mar, in the Obsidian Sands, if you remember going out and seeing the kind of ocean of the cosmos.
The cone, right?
Correct. You believe that this beast is ancient, and everything that you have come in contact with, it is evil. However, it may also just be a beast, starving as you are changing the fates that it hungers for, that it consumes. It eats the fate that is written. You are changing the written fate, thusly it starves. The group in the past few games have come up with some ideas that they could starve the creature out. They could also get everyone to believe in Cecil, giving this little girl, this 14-year-old child, the power of the gods. You've heard the stories that the Queen of Isharas, the Queen of Glass, is marching toward Garifon with an unstoppable army, and she has already taken your monk's hand.
Kevin.
In marriage.
Kevin.
In the side quests that have been happening, Clara decided to give up the love of her father as well as several others to take power at any cost.
Stop!
She has connected herself to the Fey Lords.
Can you tell us all the bad things we've done?
I love it.
Trevor has lost salvation.
Trevor has lost salvation. We'll get back. I'll say it again, though. Trevor's lost salvation. So, the Fey Lord's power now grows within her, but she has become neutral as the problems and empathy of the world no longer seem to matter.
True facts.
True that. David has gone through this season a quiet spell of saying about 10 words a game. So we're going to try to get him out of that tonight.
I will only talk to David.
That's right. David's character has gone through a psychological break.
Yes.
With his siblings dying, some of them because of his own actions, his character facing the humongous, monumental tasks of fighting these creatures that his character can't even fathom. His character, instead of facing these things head on as the heroism that has been thrust upon him, has looked at them with a kind of disdain, a kind of confounded, I don't know what's happening. He is broken, but slowly, both his allies as well as some of the NPCs have tried to pull David out of himself to face these problems head on. Killian has not seen the super bear of the north, the great Ursanon,
That's very important.
I'm
part
looking
of the
for it.
story.
but they are looking for it, and they have traveled further north now than they have before, but no Ursanon.
Still no Ursanon.
No Ursanon.
Where is the true north?
Where is the true north?
That bear ain't right.
It's in here. It's in here.
The north was the friends
north
long
is
and
the
made
bear.
away.
Lyra has become a true child of Azeron. Believing so much in her god, it is unclear whether or not she is the progeny or simply has taken on the mantle of the child of Azeron. Regardless, she now holds the great blade
Saffron.
Sephiroth. A blade forged of light and darkness that caused one person to
Dawn
go
of
mad. The sword of Dawn of Dusk. She is now an acolyte of pure light, taking on
Fire.
dragon qualities, and many of the Golden Citadel, being worshippers of Azeron, are in awe. Torque, on the other hand, has been hearing voices in the darkness. Torque is going to be gone for at least our next game. Torque has been hearing voices in the darkness, and it is believed that it is Sephirodrax, the dragon of decay, that is trying to pit him against his allies. It will be up to him to either change Sephirodrax's mentality or fall into the darkness.
I think that's a wild assumption.
Yeah,
Fairdrax is not evil.
got it. Thank you, Lyra. And finally, Elric. Elric is an echo of the great Calyx, a disease wrought in its blood.
It's like, what?
He is
Murderer.
being looked at by the Argolis, or the Mother of Horrors. Whether or not he chooses to side more with his Eld, the kind of the dark madness side of himself, or go back to the young boy who lost his innocence, we will see. However, he did lose Helvetia. At least for
I
now.
call shenanigans.
He did kill his family in this campaign too.
So
Yes, he did.
Every campaign.
Every campaign.
Next campaign, you need to be like, I have a loving family, and I'm just here because
Your
I want to
backstory
have
needs to be
fun.
that
I will
someone else.
plot
You're
point
like
it.
the Disney characters of our.
The true protagonist.
You need to not have a family.
I tried.
That looks
Didn't
like-
even talk about my family. This entire campaign.
Oh, thank you.
Whose fault is that?
One.
And guess
You
what,
gave the
Trevor?
DM way too much leeway.
Trevor, you know why you never talk about your family? You killed them.
First game next season. First quest. Oh, Trevor's family's gonna die. Let's get that out of the way
I
now.
hope. Well, you're giving me too many ideas, ma'am. So, Lyra, you stand in the broken city of the Golden Citadel. This city was once a thriving mercenary camp that sent its warriors all across the southern regions of Nibel. It stayed away from the Middle Kingdom some believe out of fear, others believe out of the destiny that Cecil was creating, changing the fate of a kingdom that would have otherwise been conquered long, long ago. The city, unfortunately, was attacked by the High Tower and the wizard who we will not talk about. When he attacked, he instantly decimated half of the city. The population dwindled instantaneously, but it was thanks to Montague and the Fated that several of the key members of that kingdom escaped.
Dead.
Oh yeah, I'm super.
Super dead. Super dead.
I got ripped to half by magic.
Years later, 3 to be exact, the kingdom is trying to rebuild. The thriving kingdom is somewhat broken. The beautiful, unbelievable harbor that was talked about across the southern regions, well, that harbor is gone. When the High Tower found itself in the middle of the kingdom, its initial shockwave destroyed all of the bulwarks of this grove, this grotto. The kingdom has rebuilt much of its naval forces. They have a very strong navy and would be actually a contender against the navy that you have brought from Helvetia of 10,000 men strong, as well as an armada of pirates led by the Commodore and the Commandant. You have
180 ships.
180 ships.
It's on Micah's character.
Boom.
Boom.
The ships have been welcomed into this area, into this port town, and they will immediately begin to triage the ships that need it, one at a time. But the grotto, again, the harbor is mostly destroyed, so they will only be able to work on several at a time. The city is ecstatic to see the Fated, for you are the reason that many of their loved ones have survived. Joseph Carthagen has brought you directly into the heart of the city. You have bypassed all formalities, and situating him at the head of the city has granted you a kind of diplomatic immunity as well as a complete veneration of the people.
I am gonna.
So,
They don't
do
chant-
with that as
they don't
you
chant
will.
my name here, though.
I'm gonna.
do
So
not
it's a lot more.
fraud.
They don't light
They
the
don't
city
what?
on
They
fire.
don't chant my name here, so it's a lot more comfortable.
Chant.
I'm gonna commit tax fraud.
As you are brought into the central chambers of the Golden Citadel, you see the castle is being reworked. You see the large scaffoldings being put up along the walls. And you also notice a very large caravan that now looks like it is decommissioned, sitting in the center of the hall as though it is a kind of museum archive. And in the center of the room, you see kind of ostentatious and probably not great to be spending the kind of resources that they are on this, but they have done so. The most beautiful, ornate statue throne of a golden dragon coming out of the back of a throne. The rest of the hall looks to be being built, but it is obvious that they have spent these 3 years to commission this incredibly gaudy, kind of imposing statue. Joseph Carthagen sits on it, uncomfortably, unable to find a comfortable spot before he stands up and lifts his hands. You see several large paladins. They are all wearing golden armor with white armor with golden trim. They kind of stand in the corner, eyeing you suspiciously, but knowing your reputation precedes you, but at the same time weary of such powerful newcomers brought in so openly into this room. On the other side, you see men in long pointed hats with veils coming over their face. You've not seen these people before, but they look like they would be some kind of advisors out of Dr. Seuss. But they are wearing black robes with red trim, and they stand very quietly. Joseph has brought you into the center. There is a long table that you have been seated at. And Joseph, unable to get a comfortable seat, abruptly lifts himself off of the table and approaches down at this long table. Seated at the front nearest the throne is you, Lyra, and you, Clara. Carthagen yes, Carthagen no. Friends, it is so good to see you all here. I hope that your journeys over the sea were most traxident.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what that word means.
it's okay.
I guess
First,
I broke it. I'm really sad. But go ahead. Continue.
Let me just say, what a beautiful statue.
Oh, the statue, yes. Well, I told them I would like to feed the people. And they said we must feed their spirit first.
Yes. As long as you're feeding them as well.
Yes, I'm not quite sure we made the right choice, but I will say it is imposing.
Yes.
How big is it? It's like
We're talking like 15 feet.
so like my Game of Thrones like sword chair or
Bigger.
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 Alrighty.
And gold. And gaudy.
And,
And like
dragony.
red ruby eyes.
Elric loves it.
I wish I could say we were here under better circumstances.
Yes, we have lost all contact from Garifon. We thought the city was completely under siege from the army of glass.
Not yet. It's actually
They're on
under
their way.
Yes, they are on their way.
We have heard this, yes. Terrible news, really, terrible.
But another worldly, out of our world, worldly beast has done something to the city and everyone in it, and Cecil seems to be the only one keeping it at bay.
Wait. The spiders?
No,
Good. Oh, yes.
no.
We dealt with that, yes.
Yes, I think we could deal with that very easily now.
I remember it was quite otherworldly. Are we positive the spider thistle has nothing to do?
It's always a
Positive.
possibility,
No,
but
no. I will describe.
So I'm hearing mixed thoughts
I'm gonna
on
describe
the
the
spider
I'm gonna
thistle.
describe the beast thing.
Please do.
So, the city is essentially lost all liveliness and color. It's almost frozen in time.
It's lost all color.
Yes,
My advisors believe a bit of rouge would help.
yes, I wish. Does Cardigan Joe know? He wouldn't. Does he remember any? He probably doesn't remember any of the tentacles from anything.
I'll have to remember if he cut his hands or not.
Yeah, I
we
look at his
did.
hands. I'll grab his hand.
Medicine.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He did. 'cause
He did or did not?
He did. He would have.
24.
You see a cut on his hand that looks to be healing, like it's scarred.
I grab his hand. Remember why you did this.
It was a terrible accident, been told.
No.
He looks at you and the fire rages in your eyes.
I remember why you did this. The tentacles, the destruction. And I want to try to help him remember.
Okay. Fire. How?
Descriptively, not like magically.
Well, do it.
I
I'm
am.
gonna show my scar as well. Like, we all did this for a reason, kinda.
Okay, he's gonna attempt to remember.
What happened to your hand?
That's scars.
All of you.
Does David have it, or did he lose his arm first?
Double 19s.
Oh,
I feel like that's
I feel like that's pretty damn good.
He has a -3.
He has a negative 10? 9.
He looks down at his hand. He looks up at you. He looks over at his advisors and he looks over at the paladins and they kind of take a step closer. He nods without any, like he nods with his eyes and says nothing.
We need your help.
He takes a step back and he goes back very slowly, kind of several steps back, looking, but he wants to like walk backwards because it's cooler, but he doesn't do it well. So then he sits back on his throne. And like for a moment, he has the regal demeanor of a leader, and then he can't get comfortable, so he starts. Perhaps I should ask my father his thoughts on this.
Is he well mentally?
I'm not sure. Some believe that he has good days and bad.
perhaps it's something that we could look at and see if we can help.
Where is he?
He's in one of the highest towers that is still under construction.
That sounds very safe.
Well, we keep the doors locked.
Wait, unlocked or locked?
Locked, David. Locked.
Why?
So no one goes in.
So he doesn't fall down the stairs.
You locked him in his room.
Well, I mean, he has guards and servants. No. You seem very concerned about our choices, but I assure you, he is the
I believe you.
king emeritus.
We may not need your help with the beast I just described, but we will need your help. We're calling upon you for help with the Queen of Glass.
We need a hero.
Well, you are welcome to talk to my father. I'll bring him down in the morning.
Okay?
Thank you, Carthagen.
Yes, I will tell you. It's good to see all of you. Without your beneficent philanthropy in our kingdom, I truly believe our people would have fallen apart. The amount of resources that you extended to us must have made your people uneasy. And while I wish to repay the favor, you must understand that we are in difficult times. Our city is not ready for battle.
Either as ours, as I just described to you, that it is the most unready it could possibly be.
We'll talk to my father. He has always led me correctly. In the meantime, you are welcome for full range of the kingdom. I know the people will be very excited to see all of you. I will tell you, though, that our spies believe that the Queen is marching.
She is.
You do not have much time.
We know.
Well, I will see you in a few hours. We will have our dinner. It will be a truly festive occasion. I will make sure that you are shown the generosity of the Golden Citadel. Please, a word of caution to all of you. I would say 75% of the city is indebted to you. The other 25, maybe not so much. I know you can all handle yourselves, but please, we know each other. We know each other. Keep your head on tight. No spider thistle.
Why is
Yeah.
25% of the town not fond of us?
Well, as you recall, some were completely indebted to Stefan, my
Yes.
brother.
Good point.
They haven't changed their
Also,
minds?
they believe that you brought the high tower here.
Those are valid claims. I will say that.
So, we must take the good with the bad.
Would have come sooner or later.
It's words like that that may not get you the best reception.
Well, yeah, we won't say that to them.
Well, you did just say it in front of my advisors and my Paladarian
I'm
guards.
assuming these are the
Paladin
ones
guards.
who like us.
Some. Show of hands. Show of hands. You see about 80% raise their hand. There we go. See? The numbers stand.
Fair. We've tried to do a lot to repay your people. And we will continue to do more when we get through this war.
I like Carthagen.
Oh, that was so good.
Oh, okay.
I would like to introduce you all to my new advisory council.
Yes, please. Are they these men?
Yes, these ones right here. You see that they have silver mesh, like around, like just their nose. They have like the very pointed heads.
Oh, like the Abyss Watchers, but nosy
I have no idea what you're talking about.
from Dark Souls 3.
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Never played it.
Shit.
I love Dark Souls 3.
I was not
bullshit.
thinking. I was not thinking that though. So, but that's what these guys look like.
Ah, nice. I like Dark Souls 3.
Like
a lot.
spy for spy. I don't know.
Better.
I just know they have
Please.
pointy hats.
Introduce us.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yes. Well, Advisory Council, please let yourselves be known to the fated. They come up and they each bow to you. Ah, so mysterious. Always giving the best counsel, though. They arrived shortly after we arrived back at the Golden Citadel. Never seen their kind before, but they have been giving us quite good counsel, and they have quickly risen up the ranks of our fair city. They now hold the 3rd highest position in our government.
Where are they from?
That is.
I'm not sure.
Do they look human?
They have piercing silver eyes.
Do they remind us of the guards that we?
From the Sovereign Hand.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, they do not have blue
The piercing eyes,
that
okay.
piercing blue eyes that go
I
into
would
your
love
souls.
I
They
would,
don't seem divine in nature.
Okay.
Those people were like otherworldly.
Okay.
I would love to steal you for a minute in private.
Me?
Yeah.
Joseph Carthigan?
Yes.
High leader of the Golden Citadel?
Yes.
Joey.
I'm very busy, Lyra. Yes, of course. Let's go.
Okay.
Good old Joey C.
He takes you into a back room. You see several of the guards approach, and one of the councilmen's kind of walk, but you open. He goes, "I've got this," and he walks in, and you see a very old butler come up, and he has. It looks like the cappuccino machines you'd see like an Italian, but it's on a tray, and it's obviously what they use to make like tea.
Fantastic.
And he comes like,
It's way too heavy.
yeah.
No, thank you.
Oh, you must try it. It's a delicacy here.
Okay. I grab one and.
It's not ready.
Okay, Joe?
He begins to do it a very, very, very slow process.
I'm ignoring
And you
him.
see the steam begin, and you see Joe like looking at it. He looks very like happy. Like this is one of those things in his day.
It's like one of those automatons that like you put a penny in and it just does something and then there's no outcome.
It's like this crazy, like filigree steampunk.
You see like little beads dropping in the iron casters.
Ding! Is it ready? Not yet.
That's
One of 7.
7 dings.
It's like a little train.
Ignoring this guy.
I have known Callum most of my life, except for when I had forgotten most of my life.
Yes. Yeah.
Accurate.
Fair.
Joe,
Yes.
this council, you don't know where they came from or anything about them, and they're the 3rd highest power in your kingdom?
Their advice has been most adequate, Lyra.
What
be fair,
advice
that
have
is
they
how our-
given you?
That is how the chieftain was hired.
They told us to block off the dam on the Western River and redirect the aqua flow into our city. They also helped many of our farmers regrow several of the fields. They also very quickly showed us how to create glaives. Have you used a glaive?
Can't say I have.
They are incredible. We don't use them much in our naval battles, but I assume against a horse? I wouldn't want to see that.
How do you not know anything about them?
They don't talk much. They write in these weird glyphs that we have to interpret.
Do I have any of this sound familiar, like anyone I've
Sure, go ahead.
ever run into?
Knowledge history.
18.
No.
I just worry that you have some random people so high and you could be giving them knowledge, and what if they're spies? It's
I
very
hadn't
easy
thought of
to
that.
go help somebody to get information. What if they're
Lyra,
working for the queen?
Lyra, I have been told very much so that I am not always the most adequate leader. But I want to trust people.
But it's wartime.
It wasn't.
It has been.
Well, I thought you were taking care of most of that.
I can't take care of spies coming into your city.
So what do I do? How do I find out if they're spies or not, Lyra?
What are they getting from you? Why are they here?
Respect.
Why? You don't just respect somebody.
They helped. I just told you they've helped us.
Yes, but how easy would it be for me to pretend I'm someone else go into a city, be super helpful to gain trust and figure out secrets.
I hear what you're saying. Would you like me to send them away?
No, but I would like you to be very careful with what you share with them.
Well, perhaps you could investigate them a little bit for us.
Yeah, we can do that.
Perfect. 2 birds, 1 rock.
Perfect.
Golden rock.
Callum, you can bring that
Golden
thing out here
birds.
as it looks like it's still doing its thing.
Ding. It is ready.
Oh, okay, I grab one.
To begin.
No, put the drink under the faucetier.
I do.
It just pours out.
Thank
Why?
you.
Why?
I like cat.
And I walk back out.
Why?
It looks like a mixture of rooibos and coffee.
Okay.
What is boy voice?
Tea?
Tea.
Oh.
Well, they were having their conversation. I would have attempted to talk to the advisors.
Okay.
Killian. Can you walk me around? I can't really see these advisors.
God, I'm sorry. It's been a while.
I also forgot you were blind. I was like, what do you mean walk me around?
I'll be content to ride on your shoulders, but I'd prefer if you carried me.
Take my hand. It's like a
I hold her
disappointed,
hand.
Do it.
like a disappointed mother, just like a.
Are you still in love with Killian?
Oh, absolutely. Why do you think I asked him? When we get up to these people, do I see any magic emanating from them, any aura?
A knowledge arcana.
Sorry, I got excited. Oh my. I was not prepared. I was not prepared.
For what you wanted to do?
Yeah. 13.
No.
No? Okay.
Ouch.
Who are you people? You advisors.
Are they speaking?
No.
Are they just making noises?
They're just making indecipherable noises.
Oh God.
He's got a
This
sneeze.
is scary.
Do you write to communicate?
Just trust these people.
Does anybody recognize this as a language?
Can
Yeah.
I?
I
try to
cannot read,
recognize
so I
it?
cannot understand them.
It's okay.
Die, go. No.
3.
I try.
That'd
I
be
try this.
3?
Can't you understand all languages?
I can read all languages.
Oh, you can read all languages.
But as we learned from Charlie from
21.
Always Sunny, if you can read it, you can speak it.
For knowledge history.
That's better than
Probably not. History?
As a world traveler, 21.
Thank
You
you.
believe this is a southern dialect, but you make out a couple of southern dialects within it, but you do not understand this as a language. It almost sounds like it's something different.
Dark.
The one in front of me. I'm going to cast Fireball. Figure of death.
tentacles.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Message, I believe is the spell.
Use your tentacles again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Black Tentacles on him. I can't ever remember which one it is.
I don't know what you're trying to do, so again.
I'm gonna cast, yeah, it's Message in order to telepathically communicate.
Okay.
And I'll reiterate. Who are you?
I don't believe that will let you just.
Yeah, I think.
You
No,
have
they
to
have to
understand the
accept
language. You have to also understand the language. You be talking to them in your language.
Correct, but they understand me, and maybe
They
Telepathically
might
it'd be
understand
different.
common.
they might be able to
Oh,
communicate
fair
in
enough.
common.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair
Like,
enough.
they're obviously communicating with Joseph.
Okay. What number do you want to D4, sir?
I wanted 3.
Come on, Trevor.
Trevor, you
That
gotta
was,
be the
that was
number
the
one.
first number that popped up in my head.
Why is it evil? Doesn't count. Fell out of the dice
Dirty die.
tray.
That is a dirty die.
It's a dirty die. 2.
Damn it!
Okay, so you send the message. You say exactly the same thing, and in response, you just hear. Kind of like it gets in your head and it starts to ring a little bit.
Was it like threatening or was
No, it sounded like all three of them were like screaming at the same time inside your head.
Sound like they have bad breath?
Probably.
I kind of shake my head. I was just seeing if I could talk to you that way. Didn't need to yell at me.
You hear the heavy fall of thick boots come from behind you. Hello, Eric.
Turn around. Who is that?
My name is Michael. Can I assist you and your lady friend, madame? You are of incredible physique.
What does this guy look? I have no idea who this is. Does he look familiar to me?
He's just huge. He's just a huge paladin in full plate mail.
Who is this guy?
We don't know him.
We don't?
I don't think so.
Did we fight with him?
I'm racking
No, we
through
did
my
not
brain
fight.
trying to think of who this
No,
is.
I think
he's
this is just some guy.
It's just a paladin.
Who are you?
My name is Michael.
I like to think we had that whole.
Michael Flick of the Paladin God of the Golden Inquisition.
Yeah, we fought with him.
No, we didn't. Different guy.
I have been told I am your entourage. No harm shall fall while my hand is pure.
You sound like a paladin.
He looks like one too.
Have you come across many paladins of the Golden Inquisition under the light of his holy?
No.
I've been hanging out with one for a while.
Who?
Not of your city, but, similar ethos.
Ned Flanderis.
He's totally
As
from
well
the city.
as Lendo Malor.
He's from this.
Lendo Malorian.
I was talking about
Yes.
I've been hanging out with.
I'm not a goddamn
And
paladin.
Like,
And
hey.
Ned Flanderis. They are good friends of ours.
Why would you associate with such?
They don't like them.
And, oh no, David don't remember. David got until 10. Go on.
He said it.
I'm not. Claire didn't say that.
he
Claire's
said
not there. I'm
how
just
we
telling
associate.
Eli.
Why would you associate with them?
Well, we found them a while back when we were just getting started, and they helped us fight some witches. And ever since then, they've been with us. They helped us fight a few guys. They're actually along with us right now. Good
It is
pals.
truly remarkable that you would associate yourself with those two.
Well, why wouldn't we?
I find
we
them
know they got
exceptional
kicked
warriors.
out
Yeah.
of the golden.
Yes, Lendo
Yes,
is
you
an
do.
exceptional warrior. In fact, he gave up his charge in order to protect Ned.
I've heard that Len is quite the talker.
Len? I have never heard him speak. Not since he took his vow.
What was the what? Wow?
His vow of disobedience to the golden light of Azeron and the Golden Inquisition.
When he did speak he speak a lot? Or did you not know him then?
He chose his words carefully as he did his actions.
That sounds bad. That sounds
He's
like
so
one, though.
intense. I love it.
That sounds accurate.
Michael?
Michael
Michael.
Vlick.
Like an archangel.
You may call me Lord Vlick,
Yeah, Michael.
or High Arbiter Vlick, or Michael.
Michael. I've got a job for us. We should, take a walk through the city, but I can't see. Everybody else will be just fine. But
Your civilization is alright with this weakness.
considering that I lost it in battle, yes.
I now know everything I need to know about you and your people.
There is no pleasing him. There was no right answer
Now
to
to
that
only
question.
learn your language through kiss.
Just give him a
Everything about Mikhail is
passion. Please tell me he gives Elric
Definitely hurts my
spider,
throat.
spider,
Keep
spider,
going.
spider,
I don't
spider,
like Michael.
spider.
I would like.
There's Mikel, there's Michael,
There's Micah.
there's
I'm
Micah.
gonna
gotta
do
get a
it
Mitch
phonetically.
sometime.
I'm gonna spell it phonetically. My
I just put
Kel.
Michael.
Vlick.
I'm gonna call him Mitch.
Vlick.
I would like
It's not a
to
nickname
take
for Michael.
I call my friend Michael.
or
Mitch.
have him take me through the city, and we're gonna do kind of like a morale boosting, peacekeeping tour. Gonna play music for the people, lift their spirits, talk about how we're thankful to be, friends of the Golden Citadel and its people, and we're happy to continue that support and friendship.
Do you wish to play any of this out, or do you just want to kind of go on a mission?
I would just like to do that up until dinner. I want to
Sounds
try
good.
to gather as much support as possible.
Anybody else in your time?
I will join Elric.
Perfect.
The weekend.
What about our love?
The weakened Elric.
Yeah, the weekend. Him and his blind. I will help him with his blindness. As the alpha, I will guide the weak.
I'm gonna ask
And injured.
Carthigan if some of the like papers and documents that he's received from his council, because they said he writes in glyphs. If I can review those, because I can read all languages. I want to see if I can try and get some information.
Perfect. So we're gonna wait for Carthigan to finish his stuff with
Yeah.
Lyra. David.
I'm actually gonna ask you to help me look for a terrarium.
Okay.
Why?
I have eggs.
You have what now?
I have eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Very important.
Yeah, you.
Where'd you get
haven't
eggs
missed
from?
anything.
The
No.
squids.
Oh, that's right.
They need a terrarium. Left.
He's done.
It's like I need to go to my aquarium.
Okay. Joseph Carthigan comes out with you, Lyra, and then he goes about his business.
Where's Killian and Elric?
They went to play music for the people
Sounds about right.
Yes.
with a man named Mikhail.
Mikel?
No,
Mikael.
Michael Vlick. He's a Golden Inquisition.
Okay. Clara, David, and I kind of huddle with them, speak quietly. I've warned Joe about this council. I'm worried about it. He asked us to please help him look into them.
Yeah, Elric just tried speaking with them, and they spoke in unworldly language.
Well, apparently they write most things down.
I can try and read it.
Yeah.
Yes, let's see if they would share.
Yes.
So,
Did he give you any of their ledgers that they might have?
no.
Okay. Well, I'm fine to investigate. They do seem interesting,
Yeah.
to say the least. I don't want them to think that we are.
I would ask Joe where all these glyphs are.
So Joe is about to leave, and you both approach him. And he turns around. Yes, how may I help you?
Where are these glyphs from the advisors that we can review?
Oh, I'll have them brought to you. Where would you like them brought?
Wherever we're staying would be great.
Oh, but where would you like to stay? I thought you would stay in the castle. Is that not where you'd like to stay?
Why would you think that? I didn't say that. You haven't shown us where we're staying.
So the castle's all right then.
Of course.
Please,
Perfect. We'll take them brought to your room. How about? I don't know. I don't want to rush them to an hour.
Sure.
Perfect. Is there anything else? Can I see you in the next about 4 hours?
For dinner.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. And he walks out of the room, and then he comes back in out of his royal attire. He's got like a nice
Cardigan.
vest on, cardigan over it, and he looks like he has a few like needles in his mouth, and he walks over to his caravan and goes inside of it.
Fantastic.
Great.
He goes away, and then out of another, in the same hall, there's another door that opens, and he comes down and walks.
Exactly. On the other
wearing,
side of
like,
the
a-
room.
Yeah.
He's wearing like a new cardigan over
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Do you want to explore the town since we have some time to kill? Do you need to get any equipment?
No, I think we're good on equipment. No one in the world has diamond dust, so. But this town have diamond.
They're a broken civilization.
Yeah.
Guardian Joe still owes me a horse. I'm gonna mention that now.
Do you want?
He just went to sew. Why wouldn't you mention it to him when he just asked if you needed anything?
Well, he seemed
Why
like
don't
he
you
was
ask
busy.
him at dinner?
I'll ask him at dinner. He owes me a horse.
Yeah, so we would go out into the town and maybe like start walking toward the castle.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Perfect. You walk out into the town. Is there anything you wish to do, or you just kind of want to get a lay of the land? Like, now's the time.
Shops?
Probably just the lay of the land. I mean,
There's nothing.
All right. So you head to the town. You see Elric in a distance, kind of take a different direction than him and Killian. You begin to just get a feel for the land. The city seems to be in a state of rejuvenation. You see many market stalls. You see people out and about. The bustle of energy. You notice that there's much more training in this city than you've seen in others. A lot of people training to be mercenaries for the Golden Inquisition. It's still one of their highest commodities as a army for hire. In the distance, over the harbor, you see all of your ships being brought in. They seem to be being retrofitted. You know that most likely your quartermasters are using their stockpiles of gold in order to have these fixes made to the ships. There's nothing that really stands out to you. The city seems to just be kind of a normal kingdom, for lack of a better word, and it looks to be trying to fix itself. There are huge holes in the walls, the wharf walls that would keep the ocean at bay, but it's a nice day. There's not many clouds in the sky. You notice the large golden walls of the kind of southern region of the city. You see them looming, but you never head in that general direction. Again, if you'll remember, you're built up on a kind of cliff edge, so the city is almost like in a crescent. So,
okay. Hearing, because I forgot that you had said that the town was being rebuilt. As we're walking, can we try and do mending on stuff that we are like able to mend?
you'll fix
some little
very
things?
little stuff.
Yeah, that's okay.
But you can like find some tattered clothes and stuff, but you're not going to be able to be like mend and buildings fix.
Well, no, I just mean like if there's like a shattered window or something, just kind of like little things.
Sure.
So we don't want to make ourselves.
That
This
will draw a lot of attention.
Well, I mean,
This
I don't
is
want to make us look like we're like, oh, we're here.
There's tons of paladins here, so this is a magic
Yeah.
area.
They're
Have
different.
mending.
Yeah, they're different types of magic. They don't use their powers like that, but yeah.
If you use lay on hands, people wouldn't really
They
care.
have smite.
Yeah.
And that's all.
They definitely have more than just smite.
No, they do
If
not.
you've never, it's sad that you think that.
Because it's true. It's sad that you don't think that.
I would like you to
it's-
look at a
it's-
paladin spell list.
It's the Belgraph.
Paladins.
Let's keep moving on, guys.
And they have had.
All right, Eli. Let's play the game, man.
Sorry. Those paladins.
Where is this? Where they said they dammed something so the water would flow through.
That's
the
out of the city. So you'd have to head out of the city if you want to.
I'm just trying to think, if they did that, would I knowing this area, if that would affect anyone else?
Knowledge. Let's see how well you were paying attention in those diplomacy meetings.
Could I look for a map?
You know, I suck at
Sure,
it.
you
can't-
can go to a store.
Yeah, I'll look for
Is this
a map of
history?
like the city.
Sure.
I suck. 14.
You believe it could affect some of the wildlife to the western regions, but no civilizations that you would know of. It could have drawn some of your farmland away from Middle Kingdom, but nothing.
Not really,
Not
okay,
really.
okay.
This is mostly forest out here. If you'll
I know.
recall.
I'm just trying to think if these people have ill intent with what they're doing.
Go talk to him, I guess.
As we're walking around, I would probably ask some people their thoughts on the advisory council. If they've got
You ask them, and no one has opinions. They don't even know who you're talking about.
They've never seen them.
There's like 3 of them, and
They all stay in the castle.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I also want to ask if there's many visitors that come from anywhere. through here?
No, and in fact, you do get the feeling after talking to several of them that outsiders are not really welcomed. You're very select,
Exception.
but you could tell that they are nervous about having so many ships in their harbor.
Is this like? Is it just because they're like the Golden Inquisition?
They're a fighting people, like they are basically. There's almost nothing around this kingdom. If you remember, their main commodity was war.
Yeah.
They're mercenaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, those are like kind of the basic things that I would be asking.
Yeah.
All right, you'll find a cartographer.
Why?
Why?
Blind.
He can draw the straightest lines.
Welcome,
Hello, my good sir.
Kim's Cartography.
Kim's Cartography.
My name is Kimberly Jones.
God, I was really hoping his name wouldn't be Kim.
Kimberly, it's the same name as you.
Crap. Like Kimberly Jones or Kimber?
Does it matter? What do you want? I'm in the middle of drawing my opus.
I'm looking for maps. I like.
You have come to the right place then. This is a cartography star.
Perfect. I like maps.
Do you want originals or prints?
What's the difference?
The originals are hand-drawn, meticulous. The prints are copies of the originals.
Doesn't know that.
I know that. I do know that. I took a cartography
I know.
class. Could I see both? See both? Get the gist of both?
I don't like to show my originals to wishy-washy window shoppers.
What could I do to get you to allow me to see them?
You could buy a print.
I don't want to print. I want to see how well you're able to make yours originals.
Show him your original maps.
Original maps. Oh yeah, I have original maps.
My plot point that you accidentally pulled out a drawing from Zoo.
Yeah, I'll start like. Does he? I don't care. I'm gonna like pull out my maps of like Teravia and Terraphon, like the city of Terraphon.
Did you draw these?
Of course I drew them. This one's of Jakar. This is. I'll show him like the quick sketch I have. Jakar. I'm gonna
Have
show
you
him.
been?
Yeah, me a few but.
Is this an accurate map?
I'm gonna say yes.
I will take it.
You can make
How
a
would I
print.
make you a-
You can make a print of it.
Yeah, how about you can make a print of it or make you another copy?
I would like the original. I collect originals.
Well, I make originals.
Then I will collect your map of Jakar.
I'm gonna like. I would like to see your originals first. I showed you mine.
Very well. Lest you believe I too am a wishy-washy window wiper, I shall get an original. What would you like an original of?
All right, let me see. Mind if I take a quick gander at the map and like? I'm gonna take a quick gander at the map. No. You got anything on Helvetia?
No
Why?
one goes to Helvetia.
Except us.
We gotta know the enemy.
I have maps of most things. Helvetia, I have the southern coast.
Where were we?
The southern coast.
Oh yeah, we've been the Southern Coast for hundreds of years.
Alrighty.
I have more rare maps.
Such as. Oh, what's the place that
Jesus.
Doris is from? Crap.
You're the memory.
No one can even remember that place.
Oh, we can't remember. Okay.
No.
Atros.
Atros.
The
I thought
city
he
of,
told us.
city of the current. And yet, you forget.
Yes.
What about the change?
Oh my god. It's just like in game.
All right. You got anything on?
I'm so meta, dude. I can't even deal with it.
Do you have, any, do you have
writing that
anything on
down.
the Chain City before it's collapsed?
The Chain City, you say?
Yeah, I got a few rough sketches, but I had to leave in a rush.
What do you want with the Chain City?
I want to learn more of it. Why do you ask?
He walks into the back.
I'm gonna... This is my thing.
Sorry for giving you an
It's
idea.
alright. Thank you, Trevor. This is our thing.
Is Atros where he's from, or is that the name of the wizarding world where he went?
He's from there. Then he was taken to Terraphon. Or Trevian. Or the Middle Kingdom? The Middle Kingdom.
He comes back out with a very old map. I unfortunately cannot give you everything you see. He rolls it out with this device that you've never seen. Looks like a bread comb.
Oh, I know
Like for
exactly
like
what
a-
you're talking about.
The name of the city has been lost for generations. What I can give you are the ruins below it.
I've been to the ruins below it.
But did you find the crystal chamber?
Can I hiss? Did I? Can I? What am I rolling for this?
Well, it's history.
17.
That's so cool. I didn't realize it was a
17.
That's the first.
So you are quite sure you do not know about this room. If it's real or not, you can't say.
Alright, well, been there. I've never heard of that room.
There is a reason the city left the ground. The chamber holds a great power. Or so the legends tell.
They're just gonna take out his own.
So powerful, in fact, that those who could lifted themselves up. Now that he's saying this, you're beginning to realize his story's not matching what you've seen.
Yeah.
Is the map accurate, David?
Is it
Go ahead.
history?
Let's go ahead and do a insight.
Can I get anything? Because you said I have the
It's inside.
Christmas gift on maps.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
It is either a 4
So not great.
or a 9.
It's also not great.
Neither are great. 10.
You cannot discern whether or not this map is accurate or not, but something inside you is thinking maybe not.
Can I compare it to like my own little map of the place?
Can I insight this guy to feel like? Do I feel like he's trying to trick us, or
Insight.
do I just think he's 26?
He's trying to sell you,
Below
26.
but
the chain
probably not real.
Winds below that chains. Okay.
I look at David and I just give you this like, yeah.
David's
Like,
like
don't
matching
trust.
up to his
Don't
own
trust
map.
this guy.
Is it? Do they correlate at all?
No.
These aren't the same places.
Sir,
But
we're not playing games here.
Well, I like to hear them out because playing games or not.
Just don't scam us.
Oh, I ain't buying any of these maps yet.
His maps are legit.
True.
he rolls the map back up. I see that you know your stuff.
That I do.
He puts the map, kind of jams it into a tube, and you can tell that this map is not worth much to him.
It's like crinkle up.
He looks at you. He looks at you with a look that seems slightly off, slightly searching, probing, like this guy has more to him than meets the eye. What if you could get a map of one place you truly want? A place it would be wonderful to know the ins and outs of.
Like the lands of Ashara.
I don't have that.
That's
that.
what we
He just brings you a map of the Heartland.
Like the high tower inside the chain city, stuff like that. Cause I got a map of
He
the high
walks
tower.
back in.
No, I don't.
He walks back out. You see a roll of blue parchment that looks like it's been dusted with stars. He unrolls it, and you see what looks like the blueprint of a large tower.
No.
Oh no, this is beautiful.
It looks something's off about it, different than the rooms you've seen before. But you are getting uncomfortable that why would this person have this map?
Yeah, I would immediately. Where did you get this?
Dave's like sketching it.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
it
That's
does.
stealing.
It matters very much.
He stole it from somebody else.
I'll give you the map for your map of Jakar. A map of the High Tower.
Mind if I copy
Does
down?
it look like it's got any type of... Does it look like it's magical?
Might be.
The map itself, or
A map itself might be.
You mind if I do, good sir, Kimberly Jones? You mind if I do a quick jot down of my map of Jakar? You can have the original one while I have my own print.
You may quickly do so.
Like flip a I'm gonna try to carefully cut the papers out, just etch a sketch it.
I want to quietly just detect magic on the map.
There is magic on the map.
Okay.
What type of magic is it?
Yeah.
Illusion.
Illusion. Okay.
I look at you, Clara.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, is there?
Yeah.
And I whispered...
Well, I'm gonna look at Kimberly. Well, my good sir, I have.
No.
I'm gonna do. Does any of the tower look like anything I remember?
So it looks like there are places you remember,
Magic on it.
but there's something off about the tower. You will need more time to investigate it. But this seems more authentic.
Where did you?
Why would there be... This map seems magical in nature.
Perhaps it is. I am
Why would
not a
it be?
magician.
I don't believe you.
That's your
100%.
prerogative.
Can I incite that I'm not a magician?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can David try to quick study it? Because you gave him a lot of map things.
This particular map you would have a really hard time with.
Can I
It seems to shift slightly.
can I incite him too?
Sure.
14.
Roll for it.
22.
He's lying.
I feel like there's something about you that you're not telling us.
Perhaps there is.
Just like the map, I think there's more to you that meets the eye.
What do you think, child?
I think...
It's,
Do you have any other... I think you're connected to the weave.
I love your air quotes.
All right.
And I think we need to be honest with each other if we're going to be making a deal here.
I think that I have offered what I'm willing to give you in exchange for a poorly drawn map of Jakar. Should we conclude our business?
No.
No.
I want to do this.
Hold on.
Please.
Calvin, what is the name of Montague's... what are they
Crystal
called?
Order?
The crystalline
Crystalline
order.
Order.
Thank you. I am not trying to deter you. I just think that we might know some of the same things that you know and are holding back. Do you know of the crystalline order?
So as you say this word, there are glass in the room, and you hear what sounds like somebody took a screwdriver and just scratched it down the glass, just kind of like. The glass doesn't break, and he doesn't flinch, but that's what you hear.
I immediately look at the glass.
It's fine. I am unfamiliar with this.
Insight.
Yeah.
14.
you get that one.
Seems to be telling the truth.
I incite him.
And I'd roll a nat 20.
Oh.
He seems to be telling the truth.
You might get a nat 20.
That's true.
You might get a nat 20. Come on, come on, come on.
It's not. It's a 17.
Perfect.
I think that we could be beneficial to each other.
What do you mean by a poorly drawn map of Jakar?
It's just insult.
What do you want?
Information
About?
about this map.
This map.
About the order that you say you know of.
I do not know about the order.
About why a magic user like yourself is here in the Golden City.
I've already told you I am not a magic user, nor a magician. I am simply a purveyor of secrets.
There's something. Why? I am going with my gut, and I feel uneasy with your answer.
Well, then we should conclude our business and you can be on your way.
Wait. I would love to read this. You are messing this up for me.
He's
I am
already.
trying my
We're
own
already
thing.
making this deal, David.
No.
Well, no, we're
we
not.
Haven't.
Exactly. I'm still making my rough
Hurry
in
up.
Jakar. This takes time. I put my heart and soul in my maps. Yeah, this is my thing. Let me do my thing.
He has a
Let me fly. Let me do my thing.
Just say out again. He said he has a thing that can make prints of maps, and you're choosing to write it down.
Well, yeah, that's David's thing.
Okay.
David can make maps very quickly.
Well, the longer David
and read them
takes, the
very
more
fast.
Claire and Lyra do their thing of fucking shit up
Fair enough.
by talking.
I feel like that is like the D&D party motto. The longer you take to do your thing, the more time it gives other people to mess your thing up.
Right.
Can you, with your detect magic, do you detect magic anywhere else in this room?
Try to
Dustin?
decipher the map, my own, his map, while
I think you gotta either be deciphering the map or drawing your map.
Her detect magic would detect magic in the whole room.
Right. So would I see any other? Well, as he's saying this, now I'm starting to get fishy. So I'm gonna kind of just like look around and see if there's any other
You detect illusion magic.
everywhere.
on him.
Like the same spell?
You wouldn't know that.
Okay.
You know that illusion magic has been cast on the room.
On the glass?
Somebody should come find me.
On the glass? You shouldn't be out singing. You left the group.
I'm on a peacekeeping mission to gain
He's doing
support.
good things.
He's doing
With my cow.
And I'm helping the blind.
Clara, the glass.
How far have they gotten into my map?
You're like halfway done.
Okay.
You're drawing pretty quick.
I look at the more intently at the glass.
There's no cracks on the glass.
No.
You
nothing.
see people on the other side.
No, is there magic?
Yeah.
Civilians.
Nope.
There's no illusion magic on the glass. You said it's
The
all
room
over the room.
itself.
The whole room is
Yeah.
got magic on it. That's all I can give you.
Are there maps in cases?
Yep.
Okay. That's probably what we heard.
David,
What?
have you finished?
I am halfway done.
Okay.
have I?
Done. You're almost done.
I'm almost done. I got a few more places. I'll be quick.
Anything else I can help you with?
Not if you won't tell us any more about this map.
It's been a pleasure.
Next question. Do you have any maps of... What am I trying to think of? Older map. Not this old kind of map, but Trevian or the Middle Kingdom when it was just starting off. Something like Titan's Fall, that area. You know what I'm talking about?
I unfortunately do not, but you ask the right questions. Take the map.
We're gonna roll up the map. I'd love to talk to you again.
You won't.
Hopefully I will. They're just gonna sling it over his shoulder. And tie it to him. Either of you need any maps?
No.
No. Thank you for your time.
I'm gonna bow to him. Have a good day, Kimberly Jones. Does that name ring a bell to me at all? Okay.
As David walks out, I look at Clara and I just whisper under my breath and just say, Ozeron's not one of illusions and lies, and I'll try to cast Dispel Magic over by the glass.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, what level are you casting it at?
Oh, I would.
Do you have level 9 spells yet? Or that's 1920, right? Or 18?
I'm just gonna cast it at a level. Just at level 3. Just at its level.
Roll them, please.
You're doing it at what? Just the shop?
Like where the glass is, but yeah, like the shop, like the room. Like not on the map.
I got a magical map. I got a magic map.
I got a job to do.
What do I add?
What job did?
It's not gonna be enough.
I think it should tell you what you add.
No, I think it's just my modifier.
Ability. Ability check, so it's just your modifier.
So it would be level 3 or lower.
Nothing dispels.
Well, there's a high level.
What is something that is
Illusions.
so we're out, right? Because I'm obviously not going to say this in front of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
The door shuts. As it does, you hear the kind of the bell of the door, ding ding ding.
Yeah.
And it hits, and you just kind of hear.
Turn back. Is that there anymore?
Yeah, the building's there.
Could I quickly
So you open back the door. It is empty. The windows look foggy and cracked, and there is perception check. It's got to be real high.
No.
David, what do you
And
see?
you shut the door.
I will shut the door.
I would ask him what he sees.
Nothing's in there. It's old, decrepit magic stuff. I don't question this stuff anymore.
Wait.
It's kind of just like, boo.
It doesn't
No, it's
look
not-
the same as when we were just in there.
I just said it's old, decrepit.
We look.
Yeah.
Sure, you go ahead. You open the door. It looks different.
Jesus.
Have to find the map man.
Look at all these rolls.
How are we to find the map man if he has all the maps? He knows where to go.
27.
23.
Cheese.
27.
Like you want me to
Dustin.
smile right now?
Good
or-
answer.
You smell cheese.
We smell cheese.
My 27 smells cheese. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Oh, I love cheese.
Just a giant rat.
Yep, you smell a lot.
There's
of
no glass.
You see exactly what I described to David, and you smell the heavy whiff of cheese.
What old grand wizard was this?
That was Kimberly
there-
Jones, Trevor.
Was there a cheese
Probably
wizard?
freaking cats up. David just had to give him a map of Jakar. Probably gonna do
Here, I
us
have an extra
forever.
one. I got a incomplete map of.
I wish you
Same
would
city.
have tried to deceptively make a different, an incorrect one.
No,
While you
maybe
were
it's honorable.
copying. You shouldn't be honorable to that guy. He wasn't honorable.
Yes, he was.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with everyone in this town trusting the wrong one?
I feel like you're maybe
about?
a little too untrustworthy. You're not
do
trusting
too.
the council people. You're not trusting the crazy map man who has a magical map.
If you don't mind.
Magical Map Man. We're on the Magical Map Man.
Politics does this to people.
I'm going to go to my room and study this map.
Maybe you should study it with somebody with a little higher intelligence. Maybe you should have Elric help you.
That's very rude.
Elric can't read
rude.
math.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that map is magical, and I'd be curious to see if Elric could see it.
Good point.
Yeah.
David's gonna take a
Claire and I aren't the
quick
most intelligent.
gander,
either.
press it against the. Is the window wet at all? No. David's gonna press the map against it and roll it out.
But it is on fire.
We are very wise
David's gonna,
group between.
You open the tube of the map and pour out ashes.
It's like in Kung Fu Panda when he's looking at the skull. He's like, "Ah!" It's just a mirror. It's just a picture of himself, or it's reflective.
Yeah. David's gonna take a quick gander at, see if anything has changed on it before he goes to his room.
The map?
Yeah.
No. It looks like what you bought.
Just gonna close it up.
It's a good, honest deal.
I'm gonna go find Elric. Just gonna go find Elric.
You hear some singing coming from the main square. Ladies, as you're heading back toward the castle, you see another very burly gentleman in all plate mail come approaching.
Hello?
I was supposed to watch you two. Why are you going so quick?
Who sent you to watch us?
It's my duty to make sure nothing befalls you. My
one of
name's
our guards?
Glimp Tawny.
Is this one of our guards?
Limp Tawny.
I love glue.
Tawny or tawny?
Tawny.
It's important.
Glimp Tawny.
Write it
That's
down.
almost as good.
You
as
never know when this
Grande.
might. You never know when this might come up in the future.
All right, Warner.
Glimp Tawny is supposed to watch us. Okay.
Is this one of our guards?
No, it's one of the. It's one of.
Oh, okay.
It's one of Joe's.
Yeah.
It's like diplomatic
We were just checking out the
entourage.
lay of the city on our way to the castle where we're staying.
Oh.
I like Glimp.
Why is that so surprising?
You have to be careful where you go.
Why?
Because there's disappearing map men.
That's fair.
The proletariat is growing stronger.
Oh. Oh no.
What's a proletariat?
Trevor's losing his shit.
Oh, that's good.
What is
That's good shit.
They're spouting some nonsense about equal pay,
About
about labor.
about ledger keeping.
I've heard the merchants are unionizing.
What even is a union?
We're going back to the castle.
I say let them eat bread.
Oh, that's good.
Are you joining us on our walk back?
I must join you on your walk back. It is my job.
Okay. I let him follow, like, he just follows us back.
Okay. What can you, as we're walking, what can you tell us about?
They call me Glimp the Wimp Killer.
Okay.
Okay. That's fun. What
He's
can
smiling.
You happy about this?
Stop eating my dinner.
You put it on the table.
I did.
I was gonna say you were like, here, eat them.
You brought it out and said it smelled like, you said in game it smells like cheese, and then put like the cheese in front of us. How dare you eat the cookies?
Choices were made.
Please eat espresso beans.
No, I
instead.
want to go to bed.
I had coffee and tea today. So what has happened in the city within the last 3 years?
Lots have happened. What would you like to know?
About
Just about
the
how
map guy, the advisor?
yeah, how the advisors came to be, the rebuilding of the city.
The advisor team?
Yes.
They are well liked by Carthagen Joe.
So he told
I believe they are secret spies of Stefan Carthagen, sent here to create upheaval.
Why would you not tell Joe that?
I have said many things to my commanders, but there is a certain hierarchy. Also, there is zero evidence that they are spies of Stefan.
Yeah, where would Stefan?
I was gonna say, where would he find them from?
I think.
Prison?
How close are we to the castle?
Very close.
How is the rebuilding of the city going?
It's not going poorly, but it could always be better. I blame the proletariat.
Okay.
A maximum work
What
week,
is-
they said.
What is your title?
The Wimp Killer.
Do you have a rank?
I am a soldier in his glorious army.
And who is your first commander?
My leader is Michael.
Oh, we met him.
Did you?
We did. Two of our group members.
Will you see him again?
Maybe.
Will you let him know that Gimp Tawny is doing a good job?
Yes, I will let him know that you escorted us back to the castle. The best we have ever been escorted.
That is almost too flattering.
You seem like a man worthy of being flattered.
Thank you. Let us continue.
Please.
Somewhere in the distance, you see Michael. Gentlemen, I believe it is time for us to go back. You have spread your goodwill, and I admire that.
Do we have a little bit of a following? Some
Yeah, you have
happy
made
people and
good.
stuff like that?
You've made some goodwill gestures toward people. People seem to like you all. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do.
I want to know how well he's performing.
don't make him do that.
Yeah.
doing
there's
fine.
a chance for failure.
What is he playing?
I'm playing.
Old MacDonald had.
What instrument are you playing? Are you singing?
I probably would have done the lute so I could
Okay.
speak while
Sure.
I played. So I told some tales of the fated, told some tales about us working together with Carthagen Joe, tales of the kingdom, stuff like that. peace, happiness, a little bit of war flair, because I know the city is, all about that. And then I'd shoot some like small fireworks in the air, like a prestidigitation, because I can't say that word.
Impressive! What of you? You have said so little.
I am in contemplation. I'm only comfortable in the north, and recently I have found out there is more north. So the true north, it truly is within me. Just like zone out and just kind of.
That's very deep.
Barbaric philosophies.
Well, I'm so pleased that I was able to spend the day with you. Shall we?
Yeah, I figured they were headed back.
All right, you guys head back. The dinner is served as you get back. Carthagen makes a long speech about how he's super excited to have you all in the kingdom, that your friendship means more to him than anything, that he is the reason the kingdom is thriving the way that it is, and you are fed a large banquet of many different sea creatures. Lots of species.
Is the advisory council here?
They are.
Are they eating?
They are not. But they are sitting at the table.
I would like to, with my very high perception, I will spend most of the dinner observing.
They talk to each other, but just kind of like throughout the dinner, just go.
Oysters?
I will watch them and see if anything looks weird. Like, just try to get
As
insight on them as
Sure.
much as possible.
we're sitting at the table and everybody is just kind of talking and catching up. When we're not dealing with business and everybody's distracted, I'm going to quietly cast True Seeing.
Okay. You see what? So your special True Seeing is you see what could have been. As you cast it, you look up. You see a room of death. You see a room where all of the entire hall is completely disheveled, destroyed, broken apart. You see in the distance fire still smoldering out years later. And you hear the kind of cries of people in extreme poverty. You do not see anyone at the table.
Okay. Once I got that was the gist of it, I would.
You see the table again.
Okay.
Anybody want to do anything at the dinner, or just kind of have the dinner pass without incident?
Yeah.
I just want to do something after dinner.
Okay, dinner gets ready to end. Joseph Carthagen makes a big hullabaloo about this kind of flambe that is brought out. It comes out with what looks like a swan, and then they light the swan on fire and it melts into a kind of pudding.
That's amazing.
And he's clapping, and everyone seems very excited.
Was it burned
Why is
from
it not
inside
me?
out?
This is like, why is the swan goo?
Was it burned from the inside out?
No, they lit it on fire.
Basically got like a Michelin star treatment.
They were really happy.
Carthagen, thank you for your generous hospitality. And I think I speak on behalf of all of the Fated when we say that we are so glad to see your city up and thriving and the true prince sitting at the head of the table.
It means the most that you would say that, Clara. Thank you all so much for being here. A toast! A toast to the Fated and the fate they have made for all of us.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Cheers.
Well, I will be heading to bed this eve. We have sent down several caravans of food to your men. I'm surprised you didn't ask us to do that, but we took care of it for you.
Thank you.
Roger was supposed to do that.
I did not see Roger.
He was supposed to come up and ask and come and get everyone's accommodations.
I didn't. Are you throwing him under the bus, Lyra?
No,
All right.
that's part of his duties.
Well, he didn't, so I'll have to talk to him or somebody. He did not tell me he did that. That's probably more likely. Well,
He takes care of his people.
anyways, your rooms have been made. Did you get the etchings that we sent?
We haven't been up there yet. We got distracted.
In the city?
Yes.
For 4 hours?
Yes.
Wow. It's a lovely city, isn't it?
It is quite grand.
Well, good evening. I will see you in the morning.
Good night.
Yep. Elric, I need something.
Yep.
I got.
The fated they come
Okay.
from far away to slay the darkness of the day, for darkness is in daytime too.
I walk out.
But the fated... The door shuts.
I could have had a duet.
People were clapping. And...
You didn't walk out. I walked out.
Oh hell yeah. Okay.
I will
Oh,
pick
I
you
joined
up.
right in.
I'm-
He takes the lead, but backup flute.
I am picking you up. We are studying my map.
I walk out, and when I get out to outside of the dinner area, I'm going to. This map guy's really getting to me. I cast.
Map man.
Map it, man. Oh, I want to watch Adventure Time now.
I'm curious if this man's anywhere near, and so I'm going to cast locate object on the original map of Jafkar.
Whoa.
All right, how far does that give you?
Like 1,000 feet.
You did not detect it at all.
And we're within 1,000 feet of the map thing, right? Yeah. It's interesting.
He's gone to Jakar.
Maybe.
Actually, probably answered it.
I think we all have some studying to do. Elric and David with the maps and us with the glyphs.
Yes.
As you pick me up to carry me out of the room, I do continue to play
Yeah,
all the way out
that's
until
okay.
the door shuts.
We kind of imagine
But
that.
I want you to know, David. You don't interrupt a spontaneous duet.
Yeah,
Musically, it can be
Elric,
very
we
beautiful.
have things that we have to do.
Yeah, we got.
Could have been 5
I got
minutes.
this map.
Okay.
I need you to tell me with it.
you.
You're not gonna.
Fine.
It's magic.
It's a map of the high tower.
Now, I'll say this.
I don't know what you guys did all afternoon.
How am I supposed to see that?
Contemplated.
Well, there's magic on
There's-
it, and there's an illusion, as I'm told. Now, I can kind of sense that with my own magic hands. That's a lie. But
David, let's go to your room.
Okay.
You guys head to the room. You cast a little flame appears in your hand, and then you let it out, and you detect nothing. Clara, what do you do? Killian, what do you do?
We're going.
We're going to the room to study the glyph.
Okay.
You want to help?
I cannot read, but I will join you.
That's right, I forgot.
Lady time. Girls night. Girls night. Let's figure out what these glyphs mean.
just absolutely obliterates Clara.
up the couch.
She just bursts.
I go into rage.
It's Clara, and you just thump, and she just turns into jelly.
The whole pillow explodes, feathers like the whole room.
Fey magic just erupts out of her.
There's
It's
this
nice.
there's this meme video.
Whole castle catches on fire.
There's this meme video where these
Fade light.
three kids are hanging out, and one of them hits the other one with the pillow. I'll have to show you guys later. But he goes out. It's like in like a single frame. He's just down. He's just out. He just disappears. It's one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. Just hits him. And then
Who
he's
would like to go? Who would like to go first?
I believe they can go.
Yeah, ladies first.
Ladies first.
How sweet.
How many glyphs are there?
Calvin's
Killian
a
just
lady
picks up the
tonight.
bed and just like.
Calvin's a lady tonight. Calvin's a lady if there ever was a lady. Calvin's a lady.
of the night.
Why don't you do the bard?
I forgot that I have a cape.
James
wanna
like,
play-
I might play a bard.
I'm not gonna play a part next game.
All right, so you're gonna start reading.
Yeah.
You didn't answer a question.
I didn't hear it.
How
There was
many-
singing and nonsense.
It was before that.
Sexy
We
pillow
said
fights.
how many glyphs are there?
3.
There's just 3.
They brought you 3.
Okay. Well, what do they look like?
Like these look like hieroglyphics, like a tablature of many.
So they're not
different
in a
glyphs.
language.
So- huh?
They're not in a language.
Not that you can read.
How do you know?
What do you read?
Everything.
Not that none of that.
Can she tell what language they're in?
No, she cannot.
Oh, it's like pictographs.
Yes. No, I can just read it,
Oh,
but I
I
can't
love
say what
pictographs.
it is.
Can I understand it? Can Killian understand the picture?
I believe she would have advantage.
I do
You should be able to roll for it.
They have to.
I got a 12.
You're discerning meaning from them.
Is it in Undercommon, Celestial, or Draconic?
It's not. It's in pictograph.
What is pictograph?
Exactly.
I know. I'm
I
not
understand.
There.
There's
I can't
emotion
explain
here.
it to you.
But I still cannot read.
Pictographs. All you think of hieroglyphics, but instead
I know
of
what they are.
Oh, okay.
I know what they are. I'm just saying in D&D,
Yeah.
what are they?
Pictographs.
All right. I will take the first one, and I will read over. I can read super fast, and I can read all languages.
And I'll
The
just-
first one seems to tell about how they could block a dam to one of the rivers to the west. If they do so, they could re-irrigate all of the lands. That is very simple interpretation of the glyphs. Killian, even you kind of discern this based on the writings, but the underlying words are a little bit different.
Do they see magic in nature?
They do not see magic, but this is a dialect that is unknown to you, Jamie.
Okay.
There's nothing dark or evil about this. The pictographs are simply explaining what I have said, but you wouldn't know.
Can I investigate, since I kind of had an idea, I had no clue where these people are from, can I investigate to see if, like, these pictographs look like anything that we've ever encountered before?
Sure.
14.
There's nothing you have encountered.
Or anyone in our group have, like, any spark of memory.
There's no way you could do that. You can do based on the group that you have in the room. And you
Or
and
anything
those-
that anyone has.
The 3 of you have not experienced it.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
The Trash King.
Why?
He can't read, but he knows pictures.
Can't read, but he's talked about like kind of reading certain things before.
He's
Yeah.
also worked in
He's-
a high tower.
No, that's not this. That's.
I know,
the-
but we don't know. We don't
Well,
know.
he's not here.
Just a thought. Just
So while you are figuring out, the next one tells about how they can quickly rebuild the bulwark in the harbor.
Rebuild what?
The harbor. The bulwark is like the gate in the
Bulwark.
harbor or something like that. It's like a defense. Yeah.
Okay.
And the third explains how several soldiers could be redistributed to start growing in the farmlands without disrupting the economy too much. In the other room, a map of the high tower is placed along the ground. Torque finds his way into this room, and you can tell that he seems troubled, as though voices are beginning to play upon his mind. And without acting upon them, he seems slightly out of sorts.
Yo, this is.
Whoa, guys, I think I just need to get naked and lie in a bath. In the meantime,
That
I'm
seems
just gonna
really-
get naked
That
and
seems
lie in his
super
bed.
average.
Yeah, I hear it. All right, can I? Elder can do his thing, but can I, as we're looking more into it, can I study like how it doesn't match how I remember it?
Sure.
Insight, history,
Oh, whichever one you want.
10. Insight, 11. This is not my night.
So an 11 won't get it for you.
Roll different dice.
You notice that the top of the tower lines up with your memories. The secret passages, the rooms to the top of the tower where the conflux of magic erupted, and it even shows the secret bedroom of Katsa.
The one that I entered? Does it show the barracks at all?
It shows several of the rooms of the barracks. That's as much as you can discern.
Most of this, from what I can see, is right. It's just I feel uneasy about. Yeah, just something's not right.
Sounds like someone needs to roll the high risk dice.
Sounds like I need to roll big chicken.
Roll this.
Big chicken. It's got a chicken in it.
Chicken die.
And look it, and then the D4 has an egg, and
The
all
rest
the
of
other
them have
ones
chicks.
are chicks.
No, it needs big chicken.
Roll
I
that.
need big chicken. Can I re-roll it for big chicken?
I'll allow it.
Big chicken.
17. Chicken came
Roll
through.
Yeah.
Eli, roll that one for fun.
I went big chicken.
No, that.
Save that.
good.
Wait, save that for me.
For fun.
Yeah, save it for him.
Okay.
High risk, high reward.
Big
High
chicken's
risk
not
dice.
big win.
So, you look at the map again, kind of being like, there's gotta be something. It's gotta be here. And you look at the base of the map, the blueprint of the map. And what you notice is that the base of the tower, the architecture doesn't line up. It doesn't make sense that you would build this simply for an edifice to hold the power at the top of the tower. That's as much as you can get with your 16.
17. Okay.
Just looking at it, what do I see?
You see the flows of wet magic are whimsical today. You see that the map seems to ebb and flow as though the words aren't actually inked upon the page, as though this map is something more. It seems to glow slightly in your hands, but you don't know why or how.
So looking at it, does it seem like the rooms inside the tower are...
You can't
Move.
discern that much detail of it with your blindness. You just tell that the map is magical, and you see lines kind of in golden dust moving along the map. What are you doing?
I'm going to...
I'm rolling.
I'm rolling for something.
Prestidigitation.
I need to
the,
try
the
to...
map is filled with nothing but lies, Bernard.
I want to try to...
I hold the map in my hand, and I try to make a key.
Oh no!
Inside joke.
Inspiration.
All I had to do is use, the tools that I had with me on top of the flame and
Trevor.
and it would have worked.
If you use fire and the map, it still won't make it.
The shit on Trevor now.
Calvin, I forgot about
Just
that.
don't make it so easy.
Trevor, make sure to use your epic feat.
So the like golden dust that I see, is it like over the map, coming down?
No, it's like moving on the map. Think Marauder's map if you need.
Okay. All right. I would
Harry
need
Potter.
to try to focus this into something that I can, that's tangible, right? Something that I could understand, like get to the deeper meaning of. I have double proficiency, or I have proficiency in Arcana, and I think that would probably be my.
Knowledge Arcana will give it to you. I don't think you'll get double, but if you don't have double.
I have single proficiency.
Okay.
No?
As we're doing this, can I begin to sketch it just in case something does?
Wait, why didn't you roll the high risk die?
You wanted high risk, high reward.
Okay, that's fair.
only a 9.
What you have asked does not
Why
manifest.
does it even have a 9 on it?
It's the only one.
Okay.
I think it was a 6.
No, Trevor rolled a 5.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast True Seeing again
What total am I?
on it to see if, even though I know the destruction that I saw before, I want to see if I want to try my damnness to really keep this in my, in my vision.
Okay. You look over and you see David. David is trying to sketch the map, but with your true seeing, you see him kind of look towards you. His head rolls slightly to the right, and his mouth is open as you see spears throughout his whole body, blood coming down his mouth, and you see that it looks like there are slight little scratches, as though little creatures might have killed him, perhaps in an outpost
I get it.
long ago.
I thought it was gonna be a different thing.
You notice that his hands are smooth, uncalloused, untrained. I think your character would realize, looking at David, that while some of yours seem to be these moments, right, where it's almost like you change your fate or things like that, perhaps his is an item that changed his. An item that would have only been given to him if Cecil hadn't affected other people in the world. You also notice that the map you're looking at on the ground does not exist. It's a note in your hands, for it would not exist.
What do you mean?
What could have been is this map wouldn't exist.
Got it. Okay.
Is it what should have been then?
What could have been.
Oh, could have.
Okay. Any torque or no?
Yeah, what should have been. Yeah, it wouldn't exist.
Okay.
Okay. And torque? Do I see torque?
You see Torque, his bones look broken. He looks as though he is crushed on the bread.
Interesting.
On the bread?
The bed.
Crushed bride bread.
Crushed on the bread.
Okay.
That's how I want to go.
You see a shadow of the JoJo back looming over it. Perhaps.
The great Jojo Domino.
A stale baguette
Lord.
pierces his heart.
Still baguette. That's good.
Jojo McBath.
I'm gonna go ahead, close that out, cast Identify on the map.
Okay, you cast Identify. Identify gives you all the magical properties of the map. The map is parchment. The map is imbued with arcanic magic. Your Identify will not allow you to access the map, for the map requires something else to access. However, you believe that this map is basically a key of some sort. Doesn't mean you can just activate it.
Okay. All right, and then last one. Now that I have that knowledge, could I try an Arcana roll one more time?
No. Knowledge checks are knowledge checks.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and share that. I'll David now, but I'll make sure everybody in the group, like tomorrow morning, knows.
So you're saying it's some kind of key thing or it needs a key?
Is a key, also needs a key, so we
Go to bed!
Yo.
Torque.
Torque, just give me a minute, man.
I'll be right there.
It seems like it's a key to something, and there's something that needs to be done to activate it.
Can I try to remember the high tower at all? Like, if anything in there looked like it needed something, like the gold door that Tomlin told me don't go into, or like in
Sure.
his room.
Will save.
Big chicken die. 4.
Oh, fail.
You begin to call back memories of the High Tower. For our viewers who haven't watched in a while, the High Tower was a place where terrible experiments were brought along to bring out creatures from beyond, right at the edge of the veil. People were mutilated, and basically living horrors manifested themselves there. It was also the home of the dark wizard Katso. Boom. As you look back on it, you feel the horror of that place. The seeming tendrils of madness that seem to kind of pool at the back of your mind, but you also remember your strength. Remember the fact that you faced that place and came out not only alive, but with another person. You do not remember any keys or doors. In fact, that is something that sticks out like a sore thumb. There were no entrances or nor exits. The only time you've ever seen an entrance or exit is when you met him for the first time. But again, if you'll recall, the tower moved. It took on different shapes. It moved in and out of the ethereal plane. And you're not sure you've ever actually seen the high tower in the place it's meant to be. Lost between worlds.
What about when I lost my mind?
You just lost your mind.
Yeah.
And you're not there.
Does it, from what I've seen of the high tower, does it look like its base could fit in the courtyard that we found in the chained city?
That's a great question, but no, it doesn't.
Okay.
I thought it might have been a long time ago, or I may be confusing it with last campaign, but I thought we did actually go to the original tower.
You did.
Okay.
You went to the high tower.
Yeah.
You went to the place where it was teleporting. You went and met Kotzeb. It's the first time you met him. What I'm saying is that you've only seen it on the material plane, but apparently this tower exists somewhere else.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Think of it as like like a tower of ethereal energy that projects itself into the material plane. You've never been able to see it, where apparently Darius locked it away.
Oh. So we gotta unlock it. Away.
We gotta.
Reconfigure it?
Ladies, back to you. What would you like to do? Oh, yes, this ladies not.
Clara,
Yes.
have you found anything, any more information than what we already know?
No, I can't decipher the underlying words. And
Do you explain?
It's not that there's an underlying words, it's that you don't know how this thing was written, and that would be the only clue that you would get.
got it. Okay.
So that's
Okay. Yeah, I would relay it.
there's no secret message
Okay.
Yeah, we
They seem like they're.
that you know of, but there might be.
Are these magical?
And there is.
Just so I know how they're writing it, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
There's no magic on these.
Okay, so no. They seem like
I just don't understand why they're here helping.
I don't.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
It is a little mysterious, but I don't think that going and questioning them with.
They don't talk.
Well, that's true.
possibly they could be one of very few kind people in the world.
I mean, all of these notes are things that seem to be helping the city.
I know.
Like
but
they have good intention.
Do they? Or
But I
do
mean,
they
if no
want
one-
to gain power?
But no one can understand what they're saying anyway, so why would they say that in their language if they're trying to deceive
I don't think they're
Carthagen?
trying to deceive him. They're trying to they're the third highest ranked people here. They know everything.
Yeah. I just don't understand.
They could I've never seen anyone like them. I've never been to the land of Ashara. They could easily be.
Well, Torque has. I think Torque would have recognized them.
Let me go grab him. I go to grab Torque.
Guys, I'm sleeping. Come on. Whoa.
I grab him anyway.
Baby's gotta sleep.
These guys keep talking about the map. I can't sleep.
And then I grab him.
This is totally bogus.
And then
What do you want?
we describe what these people look
naked.
like.
He's also naked.
Yeah,
He's in
that's
a
fine.
towel
That's
now.
fine. We're used to it.
We show him the pictographs and describe what these people look like to see if
This doesn't sound familiar to me. Whoa. I'm sorry. Like, the garb sounds like it could be, but also, maybe they're just trying to help. Whoa.
okay. You can sleep in here.
Thank God. Whoa.
I'm good.
Well, maybe we'll find out more information from Carthagen tomorrow. But
Yeah.
as of right now, I have no reason to.
I say we go to sleep and we go see the king in the morning.
It's too much reading for today to give you brain hate.
You're not reading.
Brain hate.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I really want to hear.
Get to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good. About time.
I rolled that. Finally, now roll a d100. you in your sleep.
You try to run from Trevor and he cuts off your head.
Happens.
I had to ring a bell for a second.
Lyra, as you head to sleep, you see light in front of your vision. Like a sun burning brightly across a green landscape. The sun is warm and glorious. Then you see a vision of yourself walking forward, and as you continue to walk, the sun seems to be pulled out of the sky like a string pulling a balloon. Almost like you're pulling it away. The further you walk, the further you get, the further you walk down the path, the less the sun shines.
Do I know what path I'm walking down?
Just seems like a road. Could be a metaphor.
Yeah. Seems like the wrong path.
Clara. You see yourself standing like a mosaic of stained glass. You see yourself standing in the foreground, looking up. The power of nature surrounds you. Vines and trees burrow and shatter into the stained glass, and in the distance you see the mosaicked image of Garifon and the tentacles writhing down from the top. You are a force of pure power. And as your power extends into this scene, you see yourself wilting. And you see nature begin to destroy the very thing you're trying to protect. Again, Killian, you are killed by the Great Ursinon.
Perpetual night.
But this time, faster.
Faster? What?
It is as it should be. David, you find yourself in a room with one light shining down. You sit in an old, hoveled chair. Wood of teal, old, rotted. You sit broken, your shield on the ground, your armor splintered at your side. In the distance, you hear the horrible, maddening screams of the chained city. And at your feet, you feel the scratches of beasts just out of reach in the darkness. You are alone. Elric. You see, as you awake, you look down, and you're holding a small baby doll in your hand. All around you, you see a familiar town burning. Children, the elderly, all on fire. The smell of their rotted corpses still pungent.
This is Helva again, right?
The baby doll looks to look up at you and smile. Torque tosses and turns in his sleep, his stained face of slivened and burns and darkness. He no longer looks like himself, but he keeps moving forward. He mutters something that those who are in the room can't hear. No. Darkness can be good.
It's canon.
And the night passes without incident.
Nice.
I'm glad I just got killed by a bear. Like, it's just like,
That's all you dream about.
I must
Exactly.
go back to the Chaden City.
it's like I'm in.
Fulfill my destiny of sitting in a room alone. Hermit David Obey.
As you wake up, David, we're gonna stick to you for a second.
Lose half your health.
You die. Death.
Suddenly.
You feel a sudden urge to cut off your arm again.
The map is held in your hands. It kind of pulses with an energy. And you believe there's a riddle here.
Stress.
Something you have to solve.
Stressing.
But maybe not like I've given you the clues, just this thing needs to be solved. It is a riddle.
Oh. Okay. That makes more sense.
As the group heads down dressed in their normal attire, there is a melancholy haze that falls over all of you. You all didn't sleep well. As you reach the bottom, you notice that the advisors are sitting at the table. As you approach, they stand abruptly and look at you, bowing before sitting. Paladins line the walls, and Joseph Carthagen comes out in a small nightie. He sits down. A poached egg is brought to him, and he cracks it before beginning to eat it. He talks to each of you with that joyful grin, but you can't really hear him. You're too far away, stuck in your own heads. At the end of the room, Antioch comes down. He is surrounded by 2 handmaidens and 4 guards. His eyes look as though they have gone cataract. But even still, he looks happy to see you. He kind of stumbles his way to the table, takes a deep breath in. Intermission.
Now I don't know. Now
Welcome back! We just had a dream sequence. The best writing is when a storyteller tells the story through dreams.
Then you find
this
out.
whole campaign was,
It was
a
all
dream.
Exposition and Deus Ex Machina.
All
The
just
best.
Kilbane's dream.
If you can figure out the ending and a god doesn't come in and fix it, you didn't write it well.
The second best way of having storytelling is having everything fixed through time travel.
Amen. So,
Jeroni.
we did just have a dream sequence, though. It was actually pretty dope. So, the group came down. Antioch. Lord Antioch. King of the Golden Citadel. Probably a descendant of Bosco or one of the lawyers of Nra.
No, I
the
forgot.
lawyer.
Yeah.
The lawyer.
Bosco.
They're probably never had a family.
It's Bosco. What do you mean? He was the right hand of the left hand.
That's so crazy
You
to
remember
think about.
they didn't have family.
Yes, he did.
It didn't mean
They were awful.
it doesn't mean he went out and
He wasn't
made.
awful.
He could have very
They
well
were.
went
Taylor's
out and made
character
a
was
family.
awful. Who-
All right, gang, here we go. Song
Well,
sounds
Taylor.
cool. The unfolding. My notes are somber and ethereal.
Ooh,
I don't make that.
that's my.
Words.
That's my band name.
That would
That'd be a great band
The worst Smashing Pumpkins knockoff ever.
Hi, Dallas. We're somber and ethereal.
name. What was the other one? It was 49 Toxic Rabbits.
They
or
play
something.
indie slow jazz rock.
Hey, dulcimers.
Bedroom Dream Core.
Dreamcore.
Okay.
Vaporwave or die. So,
What band names do you have?
Quasar Raptor.
Faith, that is not a band. That is a drink.
we're
Calvin.
gonna keep going. So, Antioch comes into the main room.
It is your drink.
He takes a deep breath before exasperating. He's firing.
He takes his
Is
final
that
breath.
canon?
He trips down the stairs.
He takes a deep breath and he looks at each of you. Friends, the fated have returned. If I sound different, know that these 3 years have been hard. But they exist because of you. I take it the city has been kind to you. You all look changed.
It's been a long 3 years. Can I go, like, hold his hand?
Sure,
I'm gonna medicine him.
sure.
24.
He's most likely not long for this world.
But just because of simple old age.
It is good to see you, Lyra. Your diplomacy has been most appreciated. It is why I have come down to meet you. My son explains. You have things to ask.
Yes. First, we were curious about the advisory council.
Yes, they are strange, are they not? They hail from distant lands, though I am not sure where. They speak in tongues and riddles, but their pictographs have been most helpful. They seem sinister, but their actions are kind.
There's just many forces that are against us right now. We just want to make sure that we're always precautious and that
Have you
you're
talked
safe.
to them?
We've tried.
So have we.
Has-
Did you see the pictograph of where they hail?
Clara,
I didn't see that.
I will have it brought to you.
Thank you.
Perhaps you will learn more than we have.
hopefully.
But then
But surely you did not come all this way with an armada that would rival even ours to ask about our advisory council.
That is correct.
I have made many mistakes. The chief of which was having my son constrain my people, tightly woven together,
Like a sweater.
stifling even.
Yes.
Now we are more breezy, sometimes to the displeasure of our people. But is freedom not come at the cost of a little chill? Like a cardigan?
Sometimes you want
You
to
know,
be a little bit free flowing. But has Joseph free flowing? Has Joseph filled you in on what we've come here to ask?
He told me he wanted you to ask.
So, as your people know, the lands of Ashara are marching towards Garathon.
We do?
We have ended the 100-year-long war with Helvetia.
Bravo to your diplomacy.
You can thank Elric for that, actually.
Elric!
I do a little, just a bow, simple bow.
Because they're at the wall.
but it's,
Right
Do you trust this alliance?
It's much less than an alliance. It's more of a ceasefire. However, there was promise that in 2 generations, potential for friendship.
I would be weary of deals made with them.
Well, they have a new ruler. A young ruler.
No, my child, they only have one ruler.
Is it the Arbalisk?
An arbalist? Like a cannon? No, my dear.
The Mother
The
Argus.
Argolis.
Argolis.
Oh, so you've heard of their almost zealot religion.
Could you give us any more information on it?
I know little other than those who have escaped the near cult-like culture of the Helvetians.
Is there any Helvetians here who've escaped?
I do not keep a ledger of them, but I'm sure you could ask. Many choose the high seas after living such stifling lives.
Thank you.
There is a sadness there, a pervasive trauma. It seems to be the lifeblood of their entire culture.
Well, we didn't have the resources to keep fighting them.
Of course.
So a peace for now until we can free them of this crazy belief system.
Oh, perhaps that is not the way to approach it.
No.
White lady. I know many who refuse the cradled shade of Azeron's wings.
I can't fathom it.
But yet, here we are in a world of many beliefs. Even if others are wrong.
They are wrong. But
He falls back into his chair. Please, I do not mean to rush you, but I am growing tired.
so along with the Queen's army marching on us, there's also a beast attacking. It's got a hold on Garethon right now that we are trying to deal with as well, but we've come here.
Hold on, madam, my water. David, my water. Thank you. How are you, David?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I have seen better days.
Haven't we all?
I'm sorry, I'm getting confused, David. Why are you here?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't I? I'm part of the Fated.
I mean, why are you all here, David?
Because we all can join together. Because Lyra had called us together because a powerful threat was come to us.
You... What threat?
We have a threat of a great beast that we do not understand that has entered our land, that has been in our lands before, that has begun to attack us more directly now, seizing our main capital and
David, wars come and go. Is this a metaphor?
No, this isn't a war like that you would send your soldiers to, where you can fight head on with both each other. You have your own sides. This is
It's bigger than all of us.
yeah.
He grabs your hand, kind of leaning in, almost as though everyone else disappears. David, do you think we can win?
Yes.
Do you believe that, or do you just want my men?
I believe that. We have seen this thing before, and with enough people being able to remember it, we'll be able to fight it back.
Do you think you will be strong enough?
I can only hope.
Lyra?
He'll be strong enough. We all will.
You?
Of course, we have no other choice.
A long time ago, I was young and foolish. I set my people on a path to wage war's currency. Our culture, our prominence, came at the expense of others. If they had the gold, they would have our steel. You know, what is the shame in life? You do not realize how little it all means until you come to the end. And then you realize everything is important. My legacy is one of blood. I will not survive much longer. Are you asking my final decision to be one of more blood?
We are asking your final decision to be one of blood, not to be shed in selfishness, but for the better of the people. That way we can all live without harm having to come towards anything else or anybody else, even if we do disagree with them, such as the people of Ashara.
If we don't band together, it might be all for nothing.
He pulls out a book from his breast pocket.
Time moves slowly. And yet, as time passes, we forget where we've come from. My ancestors fought a terrible evil. And for many years they sequestered themselves in their pillars, far away from the troubles of the world. Light and darkness. They did not worship a dragon, but the light of reason, justice, law. Those are the etchings. 7 generations. The ruby on the cover is the sigil of my people. This golden city it will stand with you. but I want it to be known by its ancient name. We will be Nra. And as paladins and the Golden Inquisition of Nra, we will see this darkness quaffed. Take me to my room.
Thank you, and I will bow to him.
He stands up, and his handmaidens take him away. You see, Cardigan Joe is crying. He stands up. Well, you have our swords.
I go give Joe like a big hug because I know that his father won't be around much longer. And I don't know if he's ready in my head, but I think he'll
Lyra,
there.
this is important to you, I can tell. I will come. We will all come. When do you need us?
Three weeks, 2 weeks before the queen and her army get there. Do you have scouts scouting?
We will be
for
fine.
us?
Where should we garrison our men?
Elric,
Ooh,
they have a big navy.
Yeah, we have the big navy, but Torque would be the expert on because he spied on Ashara. So
No, but they're coming towards Garifun. So like ship-wise, like the
Ships won't make it.
No.
You guys are inland.
yeah. So Torque would know the direction that the army would be taking to get to
So
Garifon.
So do their spies and stuff, though. So do their spies.
But he's asking you.
yeah.
Do you have that map?
I do.
Look at you both are so good. Pulling up the map. Do you have a thing of the
This is the
map to
biggest
show
map.
on the screen? Do we have anything like that? That'd be
I will
cool.
get that. But I don't have one yet.
So
where-
probably the entrance to the Iron Woods.
Here.
That's Terraform.
So we're.
Golden Citadel. That's the port.
Good Lord, Kevin.
What?
Let's read this handwriting. His doctor handwriting.
Couldn't
I can read
couldn't have
that.
focused the camera so it wasn't so blurry?
No.
It's a storage issue.
Get a better
Holy
phone.
symbol.
Get a better phone. Delete some pictures.
I think there's only one place they should go.
I think.
Can we see the better map instead of the phone one?
Por favor.
Can I see it because I know maps? Alright.
If
So if they're coming from Terraform. So
I just had it open. Jeez, oh, Pete.
I don't know why. So they're coming from the west.
This is a terrible photo.
Horrible.
I don't, it's
And
a
your
storage
phone is
issue.
cracked.
You should feel bad.
It is a storage
Someone
issue.
buy that phone.
It's a storage issue!
All right. All right, TikTok. You heard her.
would they have gone
Pull together and get me a new phone.
I can't go through the Royal Keep, so.
We're taking donations.
We are taking donations, please.
Please, I need to play this game!
Dustin, would you
I
say
need-
that they would go through the portal?
better phone.
I can't see
Or
anything.
around.
This
No,
phone is
I
cracked
can't
and the
read.
photo's blurry.
Unable to
They'll probably
download
through the- They'll
photos
probably go through the.
because I'm not connected to the internet.
They'll probably go through the wall. It's the only place that they would make it. They're gonna go through the wall.
David.
They'll probably attack the wall.
We need to send them to.
David
Here.
and Elric. I might
I'm
have
assuming.
ruled Garifon, but war tactics were never my strong
So what,
suit.
you'd say like one side of the wall?
They'll probably burst through the wall.
Neither was I. I was a con artist.
You have been creating a navy for 3 years.
I have been hunting a bear my entire
I-
life.
See if at any point in my travels I was able to like go look at the wall, like have a.
Yeah, you've all gone through the wall in order to go to the
That's
west.
fine.
It's not
The only-
defensible.
We're.
Oh.
The wall is not defensible.
Oh.
Kevin's notes are.
On is here.
So yeah.
Why are you even trying?
Why would they
Okay.
be coming through this wall?
Because
Your
they
notes
had to
are
come
always
from that
yeah.
way.
Oh,
Is my
They're going to
assumption.
come through in here.
Oh, they're gonna come
Can I
that way.
suggest?
That's a good stronghold, but
I don't know what
there's
it
all.
was though.
I mean, they would be
Dustin
able to
has in
march
his head
right
where he
across.
thinks they should be.
No, I think it's poetic. I think like there's no real good place. But they have to garrison somewhere.
Yeah, I think the Iron Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because can I explain why?
Yeah.
The people.
Okay, because now you have to look at my terrible phone.
But there needs to be a city. They need some place to go. They can't just go into the like.
They will have. There is a town in the Iron Woods.
Babel.
Babel. Wait, no,
Someone's
not
from-
Babel. Zeus from Babel.
Oh God.
Oh God, don't mention that name.
No, he's from Antwerp.
Like Diane.
Yeah, no, they have Babel that's in the Iron Woods, so they can set that as like as they make
Iron
a like
City.
fort around it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hey Trevor.
That's a
Yes.
fantastic plan.
This is how you go to a city and get the city on your side. Just kidding.
Trevor, can I see that map?
I'm just kidding. You had an impossible
Go
task.
for it.
You had an impossible
Can I
task.
see this?
Eli, can I see your map?
Babel, yeah. This is Babel. Does that say Ohio?
No, it sure does not.
Yeah, the great city of Ohio.
Trevor,
No one
what
wants
is-
to bring that into a
What is
fantasy world.
The wall.
What is the wall?
You guys have crossed through it many times
Yeah.
going into the desert. It's not defensible. I just said that.
can I see that real quick?
Which means we
I
should
was
defend it.
studying.
So, if the
There will be a quiz?
Where would
It's like
you
the
say
non-defensible 300.
Babel is
I'm
on
getting
this
sassy.
map.
And you
Like
know
right
what?
Here?
History check about Babel.
Okay.
No! Smitty's from Babel.
That's why everyone's
22.
forgotten about it.
Babel is a in the middle of a field, so it's on the outskirts of the Ironwood Forest.
It's in it.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I understand what you mean.
So, but you said you wanted them close to the city of Terrafon, do you not? Garafon?
Can I have that? Yeah, you have both
We
pictures.
need them to defend. We
exactly.
don't necessarily need them to be right near the city.
Well, you kind of do.
There's
You
gotta be
wanna fight
somebody.
yeah.
Well, then we should have it. How? All right, I'm gonna.
It's a big decision, but you guys got to make a
I'm
choice.
gonna ask Joseph. Joseph, how many soldiers do you have?
This is terrible.
We will bring you
is
8,000 men.
8,000.
Let me-
Can we
let
get
me
that to an
vacuum out
even
that.
10,000?
We have 8,000 men.
Oh,
I cannot
you have 8,000.
create men from.
Oh, okay.
This is the road. So
All right. So if we have 8,000, so fourth.
it doesn't have rows.
The cross.
Do.
The cross.
Okay, so and they have
Where are we?
in the one place 25,000 we said or something like that.
There are.
Or do we not know?
You have 10 to 15,000. It's 15,000 men in your army, correct?
Yeah.
I said 10 tonight, but I think it's 15.
Yeah.
Because there were 25,000 against you.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how much do we believe that?
We're up here.
What's it
Right.
called?
Are we not on this map?
You
This
don't
map
know.
is just of
You
don't know.
Trevian.
We are not north of Helvetia.
So we will have.
Calvin.
I can't think of math. 23,000 soldiers.
Okay, so this is really
So
zoomed in.
some of them will be with us.
Helvetia's
They're over
way up
here.
Yeah, we're over here. Like,
Claire, what do you
in
think we
map
should
wise,
do?
we're over here.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I was trying to find
Because we just
out.
sailed across the sea this way.
I found
Oh my God,
Twerk's
here's the
story,
Trevian
but
Forest right here. Here's Antwerp.
I didn't find where
2,000, 2,000.
what she had said or where she was saying.
Okay, so that's what.
Do we believe that the army of Ashara is going to follow the main roads?
Yeah. So
Or
all
are they
this
gonna march
is
across?
just like this area.
I
The
can't
Golden
answer
Citadel's
that.
right here.
Like, I don't know.
Where?
I don't know what you guys
So
would do. I
it's
think
up
you have to
here.
just
So-
assume.
Well,
And
there's
then
one of the
this
key
place is just,
points
farm.
would be the crossing.
What
If
if
they
they
were to
split up
follow
their
the
men and
road.
took 4,000 men and went one way and 4,000 men and did
This
the
is
other way?
just Fairfont. So
Yeah.
we're looking at this.
I'd
road,
say
so the crossing.
3,000, 3,000, and
And where is?
then 2,000. Okay, so.
She's-
West.
she's going
3,000
harder,
in
so she's
Weston
coming
is
through.
a
Right here.
it's a
coming through
ruins. It's ruins. It's actually one of the first places you went in the game.
Okay.
It's where you found the spores.
Okay. Yeah. So that's no good.
So we should do
What's
probably
Weston?
like 3,000 in Babel,
How?
2,000 in or no. 3,000 at Babel, 3,000 at or around like Garethon, and then 2,000 in between.
No,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Do not spread.
Yeah, we shouldn't. That's what I had originally
out.
said, Eli. But
You don't want to spread out. You don't want to spread out your army.
Yeah, they'll go right through them.
We should just try to get as
Could
close.
also be Quar.
I think that we should just get probably around that by the aqueducts.
What about a place you all know?
Weston? What's that?
Well,
Ilden.
yeah, I was thinking like you were like, oh, it's poetic, and I was like Ilden, but Ilden's like has no line along the path.
It's just through the forest, but they're going to be coming all the way.
Well,
through.
we have like if they come through the Ironwoods, they have a road.
You're probably not going to meet them head on in any of the cities, but like that's.
They're here, right?
That's true. We could.
I say we do full circle. It's poetic. It's where we started. It's where we ended. Ilden. Boom.
No.
Like,
No, it makes. Hang
The
on.
army is not going anywhere near Ilden.
Hang on. Wait.
Why?
Hang on. It makes sense because
it does make sense. They're going to go through there. They're way over
well,
to the west.
even if they don't go directly, look, even if they don't go directly through the Fellbark Timberlands, because they're not going to want to march a whole army through a massive forest. If they hug
might.
they might, but if in the likelihood that they don't, going around the forest in order to attack by the two aqueducts, our forces would be able to flank and head directly north to meet them.
Well, and our forces could also be at the aqueducts too.
Or
we could.
We would have our men there, but
You could also go to Fort Temerus and then. But remember, they're days and days apart.
Correct. I mean, Fort Tenerus is too far away.
Yeah,
but
he was 2 weeks,
Yeah,
wasn't it? It was like
Yeah, but Illidan is
Ilden.
Ilden is very, very close, and having scouts and our own troops.
And it's only 2 days away from the capital.
And there's
Correct.
underground passages.
correct.
And we have teleportation bakery.
Yeah.
Ilden. Well,
That's got to get somebody hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If all else fails, we have the teleportation. If we are overmanned, we
Yes.
send all of our people through the teleportation.
We're going to station
Good
your
amount of
men in and around Ilden.
I know that place very well. I used to live. You all used to live there. Yes.
Yes, we that's where we stopped the spiders.
Oh, I don't know if we should go near the spider.
And where you got?
We,
Can we rethink this?
we stopped them, remember?
Oh, of course.
Well, we didn't. Did we? I don't think we did.
We
Pop them.
Yeah, we did.
out of game.
Got rid of the spider thistle and killed the spider.
Did we?
Yes.
I thought it was an eldritch spider.
Yeah, there was like an eldritch spider.
That was a long time
Got rid of
ago.
the spider
I tried to
thistle and
befriend it.
Okay.
It was not great.
What are you trying to say, Calvin? Is it out of game?
It's about the
Oh,
spider.
yeah, it was about the spider. It was literally nothing.
Okay.
So in 3 weeks, we're meeting in Ilden.
Build it.
3 weeks.
Well,
2 weeks.
2.
2 weeks.
It'll take them
3.
It'll take them 3 weeks if they left tomorrow. Like they will barely get there in 3 weeks.
3 weeks is a good time. 3 weeks is probably perfect time.
Okay. Sounds good.
We have lots of maps, but here's one.
Now the question is, what do we
We
do?
can see that.
What do we do with the Navy?
In the Navy.
Can
Well, it won't take them as long because they're traveling through boat rather than walking on foot. So what is the closest port that the Navy can meet us?
We're
we're
here.
landlocked?
This is it?
Yeah.
We're at it.
The port of 6 masts.
You could take them to the Port of Six Masts, but then if they don't get in,
We could
they would
also.
get waylaid by the army on their way to.
There is also a mountain with a waterfall. It looks like.
No.
That's a good idea. We have magic.
Make them all
right.
condors.
Yeah, let's rebuild the
Joe decides. He ends the meeting. You have the afternoon to decide what you'd like to do. The images that you have experienced in your sleep continue to weigh heavily upon your mind.
All right, guys. Gotta be honest. That thing that the Helvins worship, it's been talking to me, giving me nightmares. I keep seeing this doll it has like a soul trapped in it.
at night.
Yeah.
I feel like someone's trying to take Ozeron away from me at night.
I got.
There's a long, hard pause.
Someone's
like-
taking my son
it's like
away.
I sleep, and the more I walk,
Zolgar.
the colder it gets.
Yeah, that.
I'm having
David.
nightmares too.
Yeah.
Like a haiku.
That
What is a haiku?
Oh, pardon me.
that thing you saw in the Chain City.
Yep.
You described it to me, and when I was in Helva, that's what I saw in a vision.
Oh. Oh no.
What are you
It's
seeing?
not good. And it is. I still don't quite understand, but
What face did it take on?
I believe it was just it was older and I don't want to say
creepy.
scarecrow, but kind of scarecrow-esque, blank almost, but still grotesque.
Strange, but that's good for you, I believe. Because I had my mama's face on it. So it
Okay.
means that it knows something of mine that it can go after.
What are
She offered me power.
What are you dreaming about?
I see
Dead people.
dead people. I see Garifon, the castle, being attacked by the tentacles, and
That's what's happening.
but it's in a mosaic and it's engulfed by nature, and I just feel like everything that I am standing for and believe in is
Being ripped
destroyed.
away from you?
Yes, what I am trying to save.
Do you think that this mother Argulus thing is in our heads? It's trying to scare, or the beast or something trying to scare us off?
I don't.
What are you dreaming about, Killian?
The bear killed me.
I am dead.
I need to drain.
my dreams.
Killian, that doesn't sound different from your dreams that you have every night.
It killed me quicker than normal. I'm slowing down. I need to go for a run.
The elk is not with me.
She just starts running. I need to jog.
Time for my morning 2 marathons.
I must run.
I just started running. Life is like a box of
Elcons
chocolates.
of cookies.
I'd like to
That's the one.
get this straight.
Solgar.
The Elgric or Calyx is normally consumes fate, and right now it is starving. Mother Argulus.
You don't know much about her.
No, but she
No,
said
but we're gonna
something.
go
she
around
said,
and ask.
She said something
gonna go find-
specific.
Perhaps
wanting
she
to
is
give
one
me
of the
power
Coachgoliers.
because she's like she wants us to starve the Calyx beast, correct? Or was it the
We
other
don't-
way around?
We don't know.
You don't really know her intentions.
We need
Okay.
to.
She said kind of both things.
we
to
need
you.
to.
Okay. So the confusion is.
Elric, we need to go find. There could be people here that escaped the cult of Helvetia. And we should try to find them and find out more
should.
information because this thing is fucking with you two.
Yeah. Did it say anything about you being important to some master plan?
Yep.
Alrighty.
When did you see this, David?
When I was in
Back
the
in
Chain
the
City.
Chain City.
That's right.
He saw it in person though.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I didn't
He's
see
gone.
it in person.
Cardigan
per
is gone.
se.
Can I need one of the head guards then?
Sure.
Whoever. Is it Michael?
Hello.
Michael?
Is it or is it?
Michael.
Yes. It is good to see you.
We heard that potentially some of the sailors in the Navy used to be from Helvetia.
This is news to me. Usually you must be born pure as the driven snow to join the Golden Inquisition's army.
they could be working on the ships and not part of the Inquisition.
It's true.
You mean the merchant class?
Yes.
Yeah.
You will have to go down to the wharf district to talk to them.
No. We need criers in the merchant district to find these people. Let them know that they're under no threat, but we need to speak with them.
You would lift the hand of gold to cry to the wharf?
I mean, I thought criers would be
Excuse-
like a good expression.
Do you believe in the
Screamers.
power of Azeron?
I do. More than anything, more than the crisp laden tears of
Then
my
would
children.
you not? Then would you not answer a request by the spawn of Azeron?
I was simply making sure his order was understood by my pristine ears.
Please, and I just breathe out fire.
What in the...
She is Ozeron's chosen.
I know!
Then you shouldn't
We-
be questioning.
this-
I
what
was
she can
questioning
do.
him
You don't.
and his request at Criers. I speak metaphorically, beautifully in purple prose.
Any request by any of us. We all back each other.
I am not allowed to ask for details and reassurance of such a benign request.
Not allowed?
What do you have instead of criers?
We have criers, we have scouts, we have men
We need criers.
and women,
we need
and sometimes the young.
we need people.
We need
to
help.
go find
I guess drummer boy.
Elvins.
Perhaps the elder.
We shall do this.
Please, as quickly as possible. Thank you.
He goes and does it.
Oh, also, before you
Why is
leave,
it always so
Yes!
He turns around perfect.
Why is it always so difficult?
Glimp Tawny did a wonderful job.
Oh.
Do you speak true?
The
Yes.
truest of truths. He protected us.
Your proclamation shall be studied.
When's the last time we interacted with somebody normal?
Bud.
No, but he gives me very great vibes of the visions I've seen of my father.
And
Vino
Jack was
Lorne.
Yeah.
Vino Lorne.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna open the book that
How was your run?
I was given.
You were back very quickly.
It was only a mile.
1 marathon,
Mile.
3 seconds.
Like 2 minutes.
It was only a 2-minute mile.
Okay, you open up the book that you received.
All right. What was the insignia on it?
The insignia is a hand holding a ruby.
Do you need more?
Okay, it's like the
Yes.
ruby in it and the hands. Okay.
Last night I
I'm gonna
almost
open it. Is there like an author at all in it?
There is it is completely blank.
What?
The book is blank.
I need you to look at this for a second.
The book is magical.
David, what book is that?
It's the one Antioch gave me.
Nope,
Why not?
because you can't read it.
Can I see it?
Can
David?
I look at it?
Clara?
Yeah.
I tossed it to
Is
Clara.
it blank?
It is blank. Blank.
It's not in Draconic?
Blank.
All right, I'm gonna try to illusion out
Can I
of
read it?
Nope.
Can I try?
Blank.
But I can read everything.
Blank.
Like maybe blankness is
Can't
something
read
that
blank.
I can read.
Can I
Okay.
try to will out of its illusion, or something?
You
like
mother
that?
blank.
I can't read, so maybe not having anything to
You cannot will out of the illusion. There, it's blank.
Pass it.
Can I investigate it
Alright.
in detail?
Hang on.
please?
Arcana check.
Say, the whole group doesn't have to investigate it.
24.
Blank.
Arcana!
I'm gonna take
Magic, probably
Proficient.
coming from the ruby.
I'm gonna
I'm not
take it
trying
back
to
to you.
will
I'm gonna
will
like.
out of
I'm
it.
gonna push
I
in the
will out of
ruby.
it.
He tried,
You
didn't
just
work.
tried it.
All right, I'm gonna push
But I'm
in the
better.
ruby. Like
I just
start like
it's
pushing
from my
it.
it's from Ozeron's people. I just want to investigate. I
Okay.
don't want to read
That's
the
fair.
pages.
Fine, sounds good.
15.
Blank.
I know.
All right, I'm gonna take the book.
Not
I'm gonna,
reading it.
I'm gonna try to
Guys, I
push
have a
in
plus
the
10 will
ruby.
save. Let me will out of it.
There is no willing out of it.
We don't know this.
You push the
said so.
ruby
You already
on the book.
Yes. Open it.
Do I get nothing?
Okay, so you grab the ruby and you feel something kind of course through your body. Yes. And then nothing happens.
I'm gonna look through the book.
You now a lawyer.
You believe that.
A law.
So I'm not. You got to make your own inferences on this, but you figured it out. You did it. It's almost like you're not ready for what the book says.
You're not worthy.
That's true, and he did give it to you.
David.
try reading it backwards.
David, try doing something meaningful.
I'm gonna try reading it like a manga. Just
I
like
was thinking
start
like-
from the back.
Okay.
Like press
Blank.
it.
Blank.
Put it upside down
I
and read it
think
back.
that you have.
was more like
I think you need to do something
Leonardo da Vinci.
better with your life and earn it.
And then I press the ruby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do something
What
better.
is the sigil? He said that it's the sigil of his.
Hand with a ruby in it.
That's it. That's it, though.
That's it.
Perhaps we need a sapphire.
Yes. Yes. But I think we need diamonds.
Do you want to investigate it further?
I
Definitely.
do.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
I already did, and I was told nothing with my roll.
You guys are just all screaming at me.
Well, don't give us a
I
goddamn
swear to
blank
God,
book.
you
Yeah, don't give me anything in this game. Nothing. Give me nothing. I want no choices. I have to latch on to every crumb.
Hey, if you give us a blank book and we detect magic,
We're gonna start
15.
yelling out.
I swear
Okay,
to God.
this
I
is
swear
this
to
is
God.
really important.
say it.
Swear to
say
God.
it. Say it.
Blank.
Right.
Roll.
Say it.
14.
Oh, well, she gets it though.
Say it again.
Like you're
Say it
15.
again.
It's really good.
You look at it really closely.
I do.
And you can read every language.
Yeah.
You
You can
pick up the nuances that Lyra would never in a million
you
years
see the
see.
sweat.
And what is it?
You see David sweat
You see a hand
with the ruby.
with a ruby, but there seems to be a smaller hand and the ruby.
So mad.
On the inside,
Yeah,
like
like there are two hands.
David, you need to hold someone's
Twist the book.
Wait,
the ruby.
Only Bud can read it because he's your right-hand man.
Fats. I'm gonna go find Bud.
The right hand of the left hand.
Wait,
But
that
only
means
Bud
wait.
and his true love can read it.
Wait. If Bud is my right-hand man, I need to find his left hand and then find that left hand
his wife.
right hand. No, I have to find his wife's left hand
This
man.
has gone off the railings. So you guys have an empty book. You guys have an army that's going to be moving to the west.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have an audience who wants a fight, but there's no fight to be had in this city.
Tune in next time.
We have to decide where we're going next.
You have to decide where you're going next.
Gotcha.
And we need to
Shady
find
City?
the criers.
The criers have been sent.
We should wait for the criers, talk to the people from Helva, to learn as much as we can.
We can still, while they're waiting, then we need to plan our next move.
Well, correct. I don't know if confronting the Argolis is a good idea.
We're not doing that.
What else is there?
We still only have us in this city helping us fight this war. We
Well-
need to go see the people who smacked Torque in the face. Here in there.
Yep. And I believe
We can go. Your people are in the north.
the North will fight.
The North.
Not a lot of barbarians, but they would fight. That's not really. That's just you got to get there.
Perhaps what was
I can't
Jake's
read that.
character's name?
Yeah.
He's gone.
I also remember I sent out word to Yevra as well, asking for aid.
Yeah, you keep.
Can you
trying to
remind
go
us how
there.
you sent the aid?
Huh?
How did you send the aid?
By Bird in the Gnome City, 'cause that's how they teleport with
That's-
it. Or
So we all remember.
Did the gnomes? The gnomes offered support, right?
No.
No.
Great.
So we gotta go back to the gnome.
How long?
No.
And how long would it take people to get from the keep to Terrafon?
The Golden Citadel?
No, if we were to have the barbarians
1 week.
1 week, okay, and the Karen Bear from
Maybe 2 weeks.
okay, so we should head to the Karen Bear because they would take the longest to get to Garifon, and then we could head to the keep to talk to the barbarians.
And then who else do we have? Where's Kevin's list?
I'm not gonna touch that. I can't read it. I thought my handwriting was bad.
He writes.
This is just hieroglyphics.
He writes like a medical.
Cecil, Shara, Helvetia. Let's put a check mark next
I
to
can
that.
read one word on that.
Helvetia does not have a check mark. I gotta put a big X.
Well, I mean that we did it.
Say
Oh,
it.
okay. I see.
Say it.
He does have X's.
There's still time.
No.
Helvetia. No. Elgar. What? Elgar Nisu.
Guys, I think you're gonna have to just talk. Like
Okay.
his notes
Cecil
are.
and
I'm gonna call
Darius.
Kevin.
Recruit Karen Vare.
Yep.
Yevra.
Yep.
Recruit Cardigan Joe's people. Yes.
Yevra's only a week away,
recruit
right?
Malix and his people.
Super far away.
Why would Malix is already part of our people.
Yeah. Isn't Mouse?
Calyx.
He's trapped.
Oh.
Yeah, but like,
He's good.
That's what I got. That's what we got. Shiggles? What the hell is Shiggles?
That's what I was talking about.
Shiggles equals freedom.
no. You're reading like into like the gnome religion gods.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Those guys.
Shiggles.
Clara,
Huh?
if you want to visit the city, Yevra, this might be the last chance that we get to go.
I don't want to visit the city.
Are they gonna come without you?
I don't think they would. I don't know.
No. Player-wise, I think we should go to Yevra because Jamie will be here next game.
Yeah.
And we need Kevin for the Cairn.
That's true.
Also, Jamie's character's been talking.
I think we should go to. I think we should go to Yevra, recruit the druids, go to the Cairn Bear, and then go to the north. Because Kevin's character also has some stuff in the north,
And that's
so that would be a good.
Okay.
and that's also the
And you should be. You are like dead set on going to
I know.
Yevra.
that's also the longest amount of Yevra would be like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 3 if they rush. If we were to have any assistance from Yevra, like we'd need to get there today.
It's at least a month. You have to go into Karagas
Now, David,
carefully.
could if Claire described it well enough, could you teleport us all?
His hands do not work.
No.
I
I don't know why everyone thinks his hands work like that. They do not.
Their teleportation
Wait,
circle.
I have-
Circle
You
has to
can.
be made.
But you've never been
Come
there.
out. I have teleport via plants.
Oh,
That's a thing.
Interesting.
yes.
the hell happens if the giant Venus Mario?
Literally, a tree will open and we will tree stride through.
It's like
This spell creates a magical link between a large or larger inanimate plant with a range and another plant at
really
any
cool.
You guys want to start
distance
casting these
from
big
the same
spells? I'm gonna need some descriptions,
We're not doing
or
it.
they
right
ain't
now.
working.
We're not doing it.
I'm not
right
doing
now.
it yet.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm imagining
It's
this
really
spell
cool.
is like when you're a kid
Like a
and you
level
think you
8
can
spell,
dig
isn't
to
it?
China.
Oh yeah,
Sick.
big spells require big descriptions.
Essentially, we're opening a gateway through a tree.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Yeah, let's do that.
I get out of player question. How did? What was the plan to get the Navy involved,
What Navy?
Yeah. How are we gonna tell the Navy what
or
to
is
do?
the Navy just holding troops?
We should do.
troops.
Okay, so it's not like the Navy is just a bunch of like transport boats. It's not
Yeah,
like
we never.
battleships.
Yeah, we never really.
Gotcha.
But we also needed it when we traveled and dealt with
Okay.
Xanfa and stuff.
So I think that's what we have decided we're going to go next. So now, as we're talking, I would hope that we would maybe get the criers coming back before we decide to do this. And then we would probably leave.
Yeah.
Okay. The
After
criers
talking
will
with
come
them.
back, manhandling a young, like probably 14-year-old boy.
Elric, I think you should handle this.
It's Micah.
It's not Micah. He's not 14.
Okay.
Are you going to come? Are you going to come?
Criers, let him go. We asked for peace. Young man, you're not in any trouble.
Yes, he is. This child attempted to run away from the law. On your knees, boy.
And they just push him down.
He was scared.
Fear is not an excuse for belligerence.
That is true.
Child, give me your hand. There, he learned his lesson.
Your justice is weak.
Just like they walk away.
I don't care. Stand up. It's
Thank
okay.
I thought they were going to kill me.
Not on our watch.
They've done it before.
Killed me, that is.
My soul.
I'm exaggerating, but I'm sure it's happened.
It's an edgy team. I hate
I'm a
him.
poet.
I hate him so much.
He belongs to the CW.
Trevor, was this you?
So, I've heard that. No.
All I
I've
want
heard-
is love.
I've heard that you came from Helvetia.
I don't want to talk about that place.
Oh, come on, man.
Yes.
I don't like olives.
Do you know who we are?
What?
I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm gonna ignore it.
I get my moment of stupid laughter. That's it.
I think this is.
I don't like olives.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna.
What does that mean?
God,
Sorry, Elric, you're really on a roll, man. I'm ruining it.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
ruining it.
I always have to deal with the dumbest characters.
No, dude. Come on, you got to deal with the whole Helvetian thing was amazing.
Okay.
You get to
Yeah,
deal with-
now you are getting punished
You're
for not
correct.
getting
You
Helvetia.
only get good people every once in a while.
Hey, at least you don't have beep 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 diamond dog beep beep.
You know what? You guys, I'm gonna make the most bland characters of all time. You guys will be like, oh man, I really miss like Trash King and shit.
No. No, I just
Carl Johnson.
Yeah, Ralph Lauren.
I would like some diamond dust. Oh, sorry, I'm eating it.
I'm shooting lasers out of my mouth.
That was a totally different campaign. I was young and dumb then. I was a different DM back then. I was all hyped up on cultural references.
I watched you grow up in front of my eyes.
I was better one.
I was better once.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
All right.
Once upon a right
Trevor,
now.
Come on. We gotta get this. Trevor, get this information.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just don't know what to do.
Young man, what is your name? Triple R.
Come on, give it to me. Come on, don't disappoint now.
It's got to be so.
Todd Kyle.
Oh my god.
He drinks Monster from both hands. Todd.
He does parkour.
Hardcore.
I'm an entrepreneur. I have a fashion startup company.
I have a Bitcoin startup company.
It's called Weave Wallet. It's magical crypto.
Cryptocurrency.
It's crypto because it's archaic.
It's archaic coin.
Archaic coin.
My bad.
What are those old coins called from like the? Oh shit! This is archaic to bloom. The doubloon.
Archaic
It's called Triple Force.
Oh my.
Okay,
That's what the crystalline
Elric,
order
can
is.
you
They're
please
just like
talk to
this.
this Todd Kyle and get the information we need?
Man, I was on my skiff.
My sand. It's like the Avatar, like the sandbenders.
You know, a wave boat.
Okay.
And I was fishing for the deep trout. It's getting too late. Not that shallow shit.
Yeah, that stuff tastes horrible. That's it? That's where you just were?
What can I help you with?
Elric,
Todd, shut up!
Mother Arkham.
Todd, do you know who we are?
I've heard you guys are called like the Defeated.
Yeah, that's close enough. You see, we travel around and we help people. And we actually,
His followers.
we
I
actually,
feel personally attacked. Like, Dustin's just like moving around. That's what I do every game.
we actually just help stop the war between Garifon and Helvetia.
Whoa, man. I'm all about peace.
Right.
You're fighting the power and the deep trout.
You see, when I visited Helva, I learned that your people worship Mother Argolis.
What, man? No, don't say that shit.
Well,
Come on, man.
don't
say that stuff, man.
I know it's hard to talk about.
You don't understand, man. You can't say her name like that, man. Like, out in the open, man.
Then you need to help me to understand why.
What?
We want to help more people.
Oh, man, you said it, though. Like,
Okay, can we talk about it without saying her name?
Dandruff fall out of his head.
oh, I feel really uncomfortable right now, you know? Like, I'm gonna need, like a shallow bath.
Here, I've always found it easiest if
Give me, like, sprigs of citronella or something, man.
Hey! I pull out. Helva Bliss. Hey, this is really calming. Oh, but maybe not for you because from my
Yeah, you pull it out and he like looks at it and like gets a whiff. No, man! No, man!
I start playing my lute and counter charm.
And it's cinnamon and you put
Yeah, you play counter charm.
Okay.
Elba.
And then I'm gonna-
Wow, dude, that's a cool.
I've always
That's a cool note, man. That's a cool note you're playing, man.
I've always found it easiest
missed a lot.
to tell a story when there's music. So how about I play a little something, and I'll try to match a story that you tell.
What do you need to know, man?
Because
I got all kinds of stories,
hey,
man.
you just said you're about peace, right?
Yeah, man. Okay.
If you want to help to bring more peace to people, we have to know more about it.
I had to get out of there, though, man.
Yeah, how did he get out? How is he not falling for it?
I walked away.
Sure. How did you get out? How did you
Just
manage to
went
get away?
north, man. I went up like.
But everyone else is brainwashed to this thing.
No, yeah, they believe it. It's not brainwashed if you believe it, man.
But like, why? How are you not? Why do you not
Because I
believe it?
left. Because my sister's dead.
Oh, that's dark. Oh, his sister's the doll girl.
What's your mother's name?
I never met my mom, man. We were taken in by this old woman.
What was her name?
I don't freaking remember, man.
Daphne.
Was that it?
Yeah, it was Daphne Mahans
Daphne?
or something like that.
Sounds familiar.
That's the lady you stayed with.
I'm gonna, even though I'm blind, kind of describe about where she lived.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I met her.
Yeah.
She's a very sweet lady.
No, man. Not
No?
at all.
Did your sister find the doll?
Was left on her bed. It started. She kept telling me like, Todd, Kyle, it's talking to me, bro. And I was like, I told her no, it's not, man. And I said, God, it's over, man. It's over, man. Game over.
Can I greater restoration for mental health?
No.
You don't have the diamond
goes
dust
too
for
deep.
that.
They're killing her. Then they'll kill me. Holy shit. Troll reference. Yeah.
So,
Oh no, man. Oh no.
Kyle, did you believe before this happened?
No, man, no.
Hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and give him bardic inspiration, and
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him.
Todd, I need you to take a breath and really focus.
Okay, man, okay. I'm focusing up, man.
Bring it in. And we need the whole story. We need everything.
What do you want to know, man? They worship this thing. They think it's like benevolent, but it's not, man. I've seen it. It's made of like spores and mushrooms, and it like eats your skin from the outside in. And freaking like my little sister, she had this doll and it started getting in her brain. She said, I can feel it growing, man. And I didn't believe her, but it did. It ate her from the inside. He just starts screaming. And then all of a sudden, like, he falls on the ground and his eyes roll into the back of his head, and you just hear this laughter in the back of your mind.
Oh my god.
Do I hear?
That's her. She caused that.
Is Trevor the only one that heard that?
She just
He
laughed.
just kind of seizures, and then he goes unconscious.
I go medicine him. I run up to him immediately and
He's dead.
nat 20.
Okay, you
on his
medicine him, you lift him up, you cradle him for a moment, like kind of just getting down on your knee, and he's okay. But he's gone unconscious.
Okay. He's gonna
Why
be
did you
okay.
have to bring this? We couldn't get something like useful.
Todd Kyle. Parkour. God, I love this character so much.
Todd, come on.
I'm gonna actually just speak out into the room, knowing that she can hear me.
Well, you guys are like in the middle of the.
We're
I thought
like
you guys-
outside.
Yeah, you're outside, like in the town.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought we were still in the keep. We were having the criers bring the people to us.
I thought you guys were
while
walking
we
around.
We were walking around. We're outside.
The hell would we be having this conversation outside?
Because nobody
cares
Nobody
about us.
cares. They literally don't care.
Okay, you guys can be in the courtyard. I don't care. Like you're in the
25
courtyard. We'll meet you halfway.
Okay.
Trevor, 25% of them don't like us.
Cool. So I'm gonna halfway yell.
Listen, you son of a bitch! This isn't something that we tolerate. This is not what I stand for. When I find you, it'll be your end.
Ooh.
You had me in your hands and you left.
The boy in your arms looks over at you, Trevor, and his eyes like he kind of shakes, and you just hear.
What the fuck?
She's in the doll. We go back and break the doll. Then we're all free. We get.
Holy shit! I just.
If we go back to Ritchea, they're going to forge war on us.
Or will they?
No, they
We
will.
don't know we're there
If it's us, but it's
because
not
they don't
us.
know me, you, or you.
I
Cannot
think
deal with the sand
I think
anymore.
that's what the pirate side quest is.
What?
Sneak into Ritchea, kill
Last
the
time
dog.
they stuck into a place, it was in the Golden Citadel. They got
Region
captured.
maybe.
For Ritchea, that would be
Maybe.
great.
It's a weird game for live audience with kids.
What?
Like all kids.
Hey, it's me, King in the
Wait. Can our live show be like
The R-rated, X-rated.
no, like a PG?
I'm gonna peel his elbows off.
Put it on
Why are you
TikTok.
playing King the Elbow Peeler in that game?
He's
Why
a pirate.
not?
Why would you not have him on your front line?
Did you see how deadly he was?
He jumped on a dude's neck, twisted him around, and then threw knives at him before he fell to the ground.
He jumped through a guy.
I don't know.
He climbed up a wall with knives.
He killed 5 people and then they fell.
Yeah, see what you're missing out on. Tonight you might be like, man, that's a slow episode. Just wait. King's coming back.
God, I want Kink and Zoo to meet up.
King the Elbow Peeler and Zoo from Antwerp.
It should be the game at Region Con.
Zoo and Baby Kazoo.
You know what?
Yeah.
Maybe, but holy God, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna play that one up. Because that's getting real scary, real fast when you deal with the Argoliths.
We got Zoo
I thought that the
and Baby
pirate side
Kazoo.
quest should be the Region Con game.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I was saying.
Yeah, okay.
We were talking about that.
Okay. So,
Okay, well, we should say goodbye to Joe, and then we should find a tree big enough for you to do your thing, Clara.
Yeah. Just sorry.
Yeah.
We gotta go say bye to Joe, and then we gotta go walk into a tree to a different place.
Then we gotta tell the armies what's happening.
And the Navy.
Because we're sending our armies back to the aqueducts, right?
correct.
And the Navy.
What are we doing with our navy?
You have to decide what you want to do.
Where would they be best stationed?
There is a port, the small one outside of Garanduk.
Then we probably want to have them head back that way.
Yeah. And then meet us.
Do we only get to send them there if we remember what it's called?
There was no name for it.
Thank
It was just the north of Garanduk. In the Trevian Forest, the name of this campaign is though somehow it's going to be relevant to the end of our story.
The Baba
Holy
Yar.
shit, that's why it's named that?
The Baba Yar's back.
Alright, let's do this.
It was probably a bad idea not to go pick up the Oblivion Stone.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
We
but
should
that's
go
okay.
back to see
Oh, it's
Banky.
such a pain in the ass.
I know.
Banky.
Just a super powerful
That's our answer.
from the age of the gods.
Eli, you're
That's
getting to the
okay.
point where you have to stop talking. Bring up
Nuh-uh.
Banky.
I like Banky.
I
Okay,
hope
gang.
Banky's dead.
Carthagen.
He's
You guys head to Carthagen.
He's
Stone.
dead.
You walk into the main cathedral, and Carthagen is in his normal attire. He looks to be sewing a cardigan. He's over by his entourage. I mean, his caravan vehicle.
Does he still have that like spider web cardigan like in a case?
Hello, everyone.
Just like old times, huh?
We are going to be heading out.
I figured as much. We'll see each other soon.
Yes, we will.
Some of our quartermasters have already gone down and let your men know what the deal is. We begun retrograding some of our ships for ballistae or ballistae. I'm not positive of the name.
Ballistic.
So-
Ballistuses.
Ballista sons.
Not
trebuchets.
we know.
So, do you think we'll die?
I hope not.
Me too. I've a lot to live for now. I'm going to be a king.
Oh. You are. And you're going to do great.
I think so. My father's not so sure, but that's all right.
I think he has the most confidence in you.
You do not lie well, Lyra, but that's all right. Friends, it has been a pleasure. We will see you when we need each other most.
See you on the other side.
Well, perhaps we will see you again.
I believe so.
I just meant on the other side of like the area, not like in like the heavenlands.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, in the north, that's exactly what we mean.
Oh yeah. I mean, I will see you when we both die and are flying with Ozeron, but that's a long way.
I will be swimming with the carp upstream to be consumed by the great bear.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That was real good.
Some barbarian lord.
The great carp that feeds the great bear.
All
An
right.
endless cycle.
That is so good.
And then the great ice rock, or what is the great ice rock feeds on the carcass of the great bear. And
We
so
sent
the,
a guy up to the rock. He's
so
dead.
the cycle
and so the
No,
cycle-
you never got
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, we haven't.
I want
You did
his
send
story.
Brad the birder to go try to find the ice bear.
Oh my
The
god.
great rock.
The giant bird.
All right.
Oh, he's dead.
You guys head to the pirates.
Yeah, we would give them direction.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys head down to the pirates. The Commodore is waiting. The Commodore leads the pirates.
Are some of them coming with us?
I mean,
Buddy's
why are you
coming
asking
with
me?
I'm Buddy's
asking
coming
the
with
group.
us.
Hang on. How
I'm
many
asking
people?
the-
Hello there, peoples. It's good to see you there. Let's change the atmosphere while we keep talking so that we don't have a lull in the show.
Let's go.
It's good meeting you, Commodore.
So we're gonna tell them where to go, but I think some of you might want to accompany us.
What?
Do we think we want to have some of our friends accompany us?
I can
believe
take
so.
anyone that walks through the portal.
Yeah.
Garl Johnson.
What are you talking about?
We are headed to Yevra.
Yevra?
We will meet
I don't
you
know
there.
this place.
It's far
Snake
away.
Eye, we need you in charge of these pirates.
Then I'll do it.
Yeah.
Where are we going? To the high seas, to the west seas, to the south seas,
To the ports
east
of
seas?
Garifon.
That's in the mainland.
Yeah.
Oh, but we're sea pirates.
You're gonna travel the sea to get there.
The grass.
Are you all right, Lyra?
No. I just watched it. No. But we will be.
She learned that somebody doesn't like olives.
No, that's not the problem.
It's not? That troubled me.
Think of it as traveling over a grassy sea. It's unfortunate, but we need you.
All right, we'll go. Thank you, Elric. You always steered this council correctly. And by council, I mean me and me, myself, and I.
Should we take our companions?
Maybe,
I don't
we
know.
should.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I think we should. Because what if we don't
might
meet
die.
them again?
We're going back to Garifon to fight the war with everyone else.
Yeah.
We need everybody competent to where we are going to fight the war.
You see the Commandant come flying down, and the Commodore gets on it and flies up. We're going mainland.
I'm gonna ride that thing one day.
Horse ride on it.
Oh.
Okay, so the main people that we had traveling with the pirates, we had Ned, we
I say we
had
take Trash King with us.
Len.
I don't know.
I think
It might be better to have him with other group.
You think?
I don't.
Oh. I think that we just need to do our mission, our recruits as us.
Send everybody else
Yeah,
to Elden.
we don't know what Yevra's gonna be like.
Yeah,
I didn't leave there with.
in good standing.
You should take one NPC.
One?
I really think the Trash King.
Okay.
Or Rogaire.
Not Rogan.
No, Rogaire needs to be in the army.
Trash King seems like he has a little bit more to this story than we've gotten from him.
I can ask him about the map.
And like the glyphs.
Pictograph.
Yeah.
Pictographics.
Yeah.
Like we.
Grix!
What?
You see a little green goblin come out of the crowd of your armada that begins to set sail toward the mainland of Garifon.
Will you come with us?
All right.
Okay.
It's always so.
But honestly, my magic bag wore off, so we got to bring Zarge too.
Isn't Char's powered down?
You see a big old mech of trash.
He turned her into a Mac.
You can bring Zarge.
Zarge, you gonna come with? Zarge!
Zarge is not moving.
Why?
Because it got powered down. when what was James Wolfguard's character's name?
Oh no, Zars, you're just trash again.
Well, can we power her back up?
We would need magic milk.
Fact.
Wait,
Very
like they totally destroyed her?
We took her apart, and she also got hit by some stuff, and then like
Can I try? I'm trying to mend it.
you put it back together. Ah, she's just a statue now.
Well, you have the real Zarige now.
I know, but I don't know if she likes me.
I tell you what, why don't we tell the guards of the city to move this inside to a safe place, and when this is all over, we can come back here and get her.
All right, it's just everything I love seems to keep leaving.
I want to imagine
What
like,
else
he's been
do you love that
dancing
left
with it
you?
at night. It's like, oh, my love, my darling, with the inanimate robot.
He did do that.
He 100% did. It's canon.
I would like to find a guard and make sure that that actually does happen.
Yeah, they will do it.
Okay.
All right, Zars. I'll see you later. So where are we going, guys?
Yebra.
Oh man, where's that?
You were there with us.
Was I? I thought I went the other way.
That was the giant tree.
You came with us.
Oh man, I've gone on a lot of adventures. You have to forgive me.
It's okay.
I have a map for you to look at
All right.
afterwards. Actually, I want to show it. Do we show it to him now? Yeah, I'm gonna. Don't, because I know you have some history with the High Tower.
Oh, I don't like that place.
It's blueprints of it. I want to make sure that it looks correct to you, because me and Elric have looked at it. It's like it ain't right. It don't look right. I'm not gonna pull out my main map. I'm gonna show him like my sketch of that I made of it.
All right, let me see it. This looks like the High Tower, all right.
Well, I'm gonna point out the bottom architecture. I looked at it, and the bottom of it just doesn't seem right.
What do you want to know about it?
Well, where were you mainly?
I went through all the High Tower. It was my prison for many years.
Do you remember anything from? I'm gonna like outline the bottom of it. Do you remember anything from this section? Does it look correct to you?
The bottom section's never correct. Depends on where it's located.
I'm gonna like quickly sketch, like write that down.
Change it.
Down.
Yeah, it only exists truly in one location.
Have you been there?
No, we never teleported back.
Do you know where the location is?
I've heard stories about it.
I like a good story.
Apparently, the tower is a place of great power a long time ago. Apparently, it has an alternate purpose that the Circle of Nine altered for their conflicts of power. Apparently, it was a conduit to something else. Apparently, it was made for one purpose and one purpose alone, but I'm not sure what. Anyways, if you want to go to the real High Tower, you have to find it either in the ethereal realms, where, you know, is locked on up,
Yeah.
or you have to force it back to its main base in Karagas.
Perfect. Oh, is it Septimus Tower?
Well, we're going to Karagas. To go to Yebra.
It's not Substance Tower.
Oh crap. Oh wait, crap.
So maybe we'll find out.
Maybe, but I've never seen a map that looked like this. It's all shiny.
I'm not showing him my
magic.
map. I'm showing him like the map that I sketched out of the map.
Oh, okay. This isn't really drawn that well.
What are you talking about? It's perfect. I'm gonna take it from him.
So you're gonna grab it, it's gone.
I'm gonna just like grab his like.
What are you doing, David? Don't touch me! Help! I need an adult! I need an adult!
Stop. You can make another one.
David!
You can make another one.
What?
Have the
Let go.
original. You
What?
need two maps.
I'm not touching him. He's grabbing me.
Let him go!
Back.
I don't have a map.
Yes, you took
I don't
my
have
map.
anything.
You took my map.
Where is it, David? Where is it?
Can I try to see what pack you would have put it into?
Sure. Do we stop at Karagas?
Big old
We go
chicken
to
die.
Yebra first, and then back to
18.
Karagas.
So
You
he
go through
sleight of
Karagas
handed
to
it.
Get to Yebra.
We
Yeah.
can't teleport straight there.
I could, yeah, I guess.
He's got +7.
But Yebra's really close to Karagas.
Oh wait, hold up. What would my roll been added?
Well,
adding to?
Perception.
We're already pushing the time limit.
So 19.
I think we should go to
So you
Yebra
see
first.
him wanting to put him in one of the bags.
I'm gonna
We could do
grab that bag.
He hit your
If
hand.
they offer any
He hit your hand
assistance
again, he walks away.
every day they can
Get away from me.
to get to Garifon.
Okay, so let's transport straight to Yevra.
Straight to Yevra. We'll travel on foot or teleport again to August.
back.
And then we'll visit the Karen Bear and then the north.
All right, let's go.
Clara, does that sound okay?
Yes.
You all right?
Yes, just not the best memories of that place, but it's for a greater purpose.
I think your people might understand.
All right, let's go.
So you need to find a large tree.
Ooh, what about the tree that was outside of town when we first got teleported to Gragas?
Cool.
Wait, not Gragas.
Here?
No, not here. When we first
She'll
went there-
know of a huge tree in Yevra. We need one here.
Yeah, there was a when we got here when we were on the like shore.
That was really far away.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Clara, do you want to just go fly
do we
around and see if you
see
find a tree?
big-ass-
Well, you're in the middle of the city, so you'd have to leave the city.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
She could
go up-
fly and go scout.
Can I go up to just like a young kid? Because young kids climb trees. They like trees.
Let her do some stuff.
Correct.
It's all good.
You should build a scout one out.
Why don't you guys start making your way outside the city by foot, and I'll fly ahead and scout and see what I can find.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Oh, I can do something. Once we get out the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys head to the edge of the city. You see a large white and golden door. You see the wood beams be pulled up by huge cantilevers, and the large doors open. You are dwarfed in the size. You see several of the paladins come up. Our hopes go with you, fated. We will see you when you need us most. In the distance, you see out of the port harbor, your ships begin to set sail. Armies are beginning to move, and you see the city of the Golden Citadel packing up. Women, children, some of them are even coming along. And even though they haven't said it to you, as you see them begin to pack up, you begin to realize that this act might be pulling the coffers from the whole city. You see tears in some of the people's eyes. Maybe they won't be back here, but they're coming to your aid. As you walk out of the city, Clara, you fly above and on an outcropping kind of along the coast, these brownish white rocks that jut across the entire northern coast of Adra. You see one tree, its sprawling branches going out as it blows roughly in the sea breeze. Fairy tree. It seems perfect.
Okay. I'll head back down with the group and
You head toward it?
away. Yep.
As you head toward the tree, it takes you, I would say, about an hour and a half to reach it. You climb your way up the kind of cragged rocks and the outcroppings of this coastal cliff. Wind comes off of the ocean and you feel the breeze. And for a moment, as you look out onto the horizon of the ocean, you seem almost to see that starry, nebulous sky that you saw in the southern regions of the world. But obviously, it's the light playing tricks on you or the future coming toward you. You reach the tree. As you look at it, it almost seems to shine with gold. The tree from a long distant past that started this adventure at the edge of the Trevian forest.
I do not know what to expect when we get there, but I will do my best to make sure that we arrive safely.
We stand behind you.
I would go up to the tree and I would cast it. So hold on. So I'm gonna put my hands up on the bark of the tree and put my forehead against it and say my spell. And I envision it as the branches of the tree kind of become like animated and come down and they turn and they make like a door themselves, like a circle, like they and
So I would think they would like burst out of the ground.
yes,
Kind of
like vines and like entanglement and I would all the nature around, like the leaves of the tree and the grass all starts to blow and the inside of the portal I envision it where all of the nature around us is swiveled up, and that's what makes the actual portal. That's what I envision.
And where are you opening it at? On the other side.
You said you wanted to go to Yevra first.
Yes, because
Okay.
they need time.
Yes. There is a great tree that is right outside of Yevra, and it's always rumored by the kids that are there that it is the child of Yevros, because it's a great tree, but it's not actually Yevros. So the children always came up with their own rumor that it was the child of Yevros because of how grand it was. And it just, it's a happy tree, like children play with that tree. It's a like symbol of Yevra. So I feel like it's the perfect tree to go into.
Nice. As you cast this spell, and it appears just the way you described it, you see a small dryad to the right of the tree. All of its sharp features have gone dull, and he looks just like you've seen him before. Are you sure about this?
It's for the greater good, Trude.
Okay.
I'm sure.
The portal of the nature blowing away, it all blows up and then it sets into the tree. Just like it all blows, like you see all the leaves fire like into the tree, and as it does, the tree, like almost like puzzle pieces hitting into the frame you make, the tree shimmers. And so what it is imagine that you're blowing leaves at a piece of paper, and the image it makes looks exactly like an image you would see if you were standing at that tree looking at the children.
That's really cool.
Cool.
Are we ready?
Absolutely.
After you?
Okay.
You walk into the tree. This is not the way the spell works. The spell would work. This one doesn't.
The spell doesn't work?
Jamie.
I was very confused.
Let me see which one it is.
Next game, I say we all wear green.
Description. Your familiarity is a description. D100.
Okay.
Chicken dice?
No. No chicken dice.
I don't know. Those are pretty good chicken dice.
Look at
Feeling by the chicken
No
dice.
one, you don't ever roll someone else's dice for an important roll.
Yeah,
That is true.
it's Big Mama and her chicks and egg.
All right, guys.
36.
Mishap.
Ah! Stuck fucking
Jamie.
back.
Might not be that bad.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to find out next game.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
No!
All right, everybody. That is our game for the evening. Join us next time. Please check out our social media. That's where we'll be posting the times of our next game. We're in a little bit of up in the air. Our next game we can't play on the 21st, so we're going to find a different date, and we'll let you know.
Probably playing the 19th.
Yeah. So with that, see you later. Thank you for joining us.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you.
TikTok, if you have questions, we'll stay on.